Hello, Dee Dee. Hi. I'm trying to figure out how to see this on my cell phone. It's weird. You think it'd be easy. There we go. Let's see if I can read the. Oops. That's weird to hear yourself. Hopefully, I can read the text a little bit better if I'm not trying to read the computer screen, which is much further away from me. Um, but we'll see. We'll find out, right? So, hey, I have two people. Hi, two people. I'm going to move my streaming window so I can look at the right direction. Hey, Luxational. Hey, Dee Dee. So, oh my gosh, today has been like crazy town. This has been like Mondays, right? Mondays. So let's get some lipstick on because dang it, that's a pretty color boss. Thank you. Actually, this is a dress. So when I stand up or sit down, it normally sits the right way, and then it will ride up a little bit just because I'm a little bit rounder. There's no stretch or give, you know. This is one of my absolute favorite lipsticks. I don't think they make it anymore, which I'm really sad about. It is the 8-hour Elizabeth Arden lipstick, and it's the tag came off. It's one of my favorites. I have it in two different colors. It has a built-in SPF. Totally love it. But it is, I've been buying a bunch of Temu lipsticks. And it's weird, talking about brands. That's today's topic in my rant, because I have a rant. Oh my goodness. It's been I have spent a small fortune on makeup in my life. I love makeup. I adore makeup. I don't wear it. Not really. I'm wearing lipstick. That's it. But mainly because I just don't want to take the time and effort to stop and put it on. But in the morning, I'm too tired. I'm like, I can get to work. And I've always worked in a dark environment because of the type of work I do. And I used to wear these really heavy goggles. I still wear polarized lenses, not the same polarized lenses that are in your. It's complicated, but anyway, the thing is, I've always been in a dark, like basement type environment, so I never really wore makeup. And now that I'm in an office that's like the technology has changed, so we can actually have better lighting and better everything, that I don't have to be in this dark basement, and we have natural lighting. And it's like I just never transitioned into wearing makeup. But anyway, let's see. Oh, okay, you have been on Instagram, haven't seen it. I might have not put it on there. So anyway, I'm gonna see if I can do this without my glasses. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I have to. Can't see. Um, this weekend has been crazy town. I went live on Saturday for fun. I was doing a stitching project. Well, I have another one. No, I did a cleaning project. Oh, I wanted to show you the project. This is how it turned out. We have polished it up a lot. So it probably needs another good buffing, but it's actually in super good condition. If you guys saw that video, that live I did, look at how nice this came out. This is a Penelope bag, so it's about 20 something years old. Turned out fantastic. I love the color. Coach makes the most beautiful blue bags. I want to quit Coach so bad because they are bad for my mental health. I know they are. I check their website 3 times a day, both of them. I go to the reserve, I go to the regular, like what dropped today. I mean, it's obsessive. Oh, by the way, I got a haircut, guys. I got a haircut. See this? This is a 0 fade up to a 3. See, look. If you didn't notice, haircut. Yes, the blues. Hey, Dee. So we have D Higginbotham and Dee Dee Bean. Hello, my two favorite D's. I've never met two people with the name D before, or even a person other than when I met Dee Dee, and now I have a D Higginbotham. Hi, D Higginbotham. I cannot wait until Jacob's live this week because I want to know what this is part of what we're talking about. I want if raise your hand. Did you all see the Louis Vuitton Spring 24 show? Because I did, and I was like, what? The men's collection with Pharrell got that, and this is what we get? I'm like, what? I was like, yawn. It was so 90s. Now, if y'all haven't seen it, hey Melissa, I am so sorry because I'm going to spoil it for you. Seriously, I'm not going to show pictures. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just giving you my opinion. I know somebody out there loves this collection. Someone designed it. They produced this clothes, but I was in the 90s, a teenager. That whole collection, when I saw the collection, I'm like, who's channeling the 90s all over again? And this is not even the pretty ones. Like, it is white tights, guys. White tights. You know the white tights in the 90s? You remember those photos of Princess Diana in a blue suit with dark heels with white tights? That look. All over again. I'm like, wait. No, the look where preppy girl goes to school look with the dark shoes and the white tights and the dark skirt. And then it was all flowy silks, like with plaids, not just plaids, but multiple stripes. I was like, what the heck? Higginbotham, I'll watch it later. Yeah, it's only 13 minutes, guys. Melissa says that Felix guy was all the rage there. I don't know who Felix is. Where do you watch it all? I went to I watched the what did I miss? Let's see. Luxational when I was working in the office and pregnant, I didn't give two hoots about what I wore or makeup. Yes, you were busy creating life. You were doing busy things. Dee Dee says that really like that lipstick you unboxed recently, the coral orange. I'm sure I have it somewhere. Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, the gorgeous blue. So yeah, the yikes. Boy group band. Okay, boy group band. I don't know who Felix is. That Felix guy. So I'm reading my cell phone, so I don't have to look quite up so high. I don't know if that's working out. We're still learning, right? I'm on my rant. I'm on my rant. Boy group band. Yeah. So it had multiple layers of striped, flowy material. In other words, when I was in the 90s, trade out the flowy silk material for flannel. And that was what I was wearing. And I'm like, oh no, stripes on stripes. And the bags, by the way, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's a couple bags in there that I'm like, ooh, that's beautiful. Can't afford you, but that's beautiful. And I don't know if you've gotten the price quotes coming out for that new Atlantis bag coming out with LV. And I'm like, you expensive. You're 3,300 expensive for a canvas bag, the Atlantis, that looks like a grocery shopping sack. So anyway, ranting, but I'm not a luxury channel, so I'm not too I watch it because I want to be aware of what's happening with LV because I like LV, but it's not like I'm going to be able to purchase. I mean, I wear a 5XL. I'm not their ready to wear is not my ready to wear. It's somebody else's ready to wear. So I'm not their customer anyway. I can wear shoes and I can wear handbags and jewelry, but I can't afford their handbags and jewelry. So it's like rant. So I wanted to talk about a few things, mostly about I've been shopping online, and I have I'm watching it now. The clothes are yeah. I can't. I mean, if Super Jacob and he's fashion forward, right? I have no fat. I wear Temu clothes. I'm wearing synthetic fibers. This is all polyester, guys. I wear Jackie's favorite clothes. I don't follow other people's favorite clothes, so I can't be. I can just say that I'm not the client for LV or any of these. I watched some of the Chanel that he showed also, and we were watching the Hermes. Oh my gosh, like who are you selling this to? I mean, obviously nobody where I live because we shop at Walmart, guys. Walmart, if it's not a Walmart or a Target, TJ Maxx or a Ross, I don't know. You know, and I shop. I live next to an outlet. We have J.C. Penney still. I mean, that's where we're buying our clothes. Oh, yep. And Dee says, "Me too." Shein is for me. Yeah, and Dee gave me a couple dresses from Shein. I like Shein too. This is from Temu. I mean, like, I honestly, what I like about fashion shows is diffusion. So it starts with these concepts, and then as soon as these shows come out, you know that the people who are going to make, and so they're looking like, how can I make that look for less for the masses? Because it's not Louis, it's not Chanel, you know. Yeah, the big Almas are back. Woohoo! Yes, D Higginbotham. The big Almas were really pretty, but they also had them open, like left open, like almost like the peekaboo Fendi look, the slouch. Like it looked like some of the bags were of a softer, kinder, um, not so structured but not stiff. You know. But anyway, so that stuff, when I see that, that makes me happy because I know that somebody else in a different brand, like Steve Madden, they're all going to start looking. They're going to look at these designers like, how can we capitalize on this new trend, look, design, whatever. That's how this works. That's how fashion works. You know, it just goes around, comes around. And Amstaff says, If Love, I noticed that too. Dee Dee says, oh my God, it looks like they shopped at the thrift store. Yes! And mismatched everything. I'm about pattern matching. I love a floral. I love a color block. I like mixed materials, but it's like diagonal stripes with horizontal stripes and different multiple layers. Nobody in their right mind wears that out in public unless you're, I'm going to say it, homeless, because we've been told our whole lives, don't do that. don't mix your stripes. It's like you mixing the stripes. I wanted to dress and undress these models, these size 2 models. I'm like, what are you wearing? It's like no. And I want to love everything. I want to say positive things. I want to say I love your designs. I think that looks great, but you're putting stripes and then they're carrying monogram bags. Pattern matching, pattern mixing. I am trying to be bold and out there. I'm trying to find and wear different new things. I'm wearing clothes I've never worn before because I'm buying them off Temu. I'm trying new things. Look, here's one of the dresses that you won't see me unbox until like October, late October, the end of October. Is this one, and I have to sew all the buttons closed because of me, it gapes. It fits. It's just in order for it to fit in the right way, I have to sew all the buttons closed. But I love this. This is a pattern mixing. Colors are outrageous. I love this dress. I think this is so cool. I mean, this is like basically okay. My style, guys, is when you see people in Africa and you see those very loud prints and patterns, I love them. I want all of them. I like that. I like mixed patterns. I love mixed colors. I love bright, bold things. I'm a big woman. I am 5'4" and 300 pounds. Nothing is going to make that not be noticeable. I am not going to walk around in a black sack. So give me a bright, colorful one. So, I mean, I realize I love moo dresses. I love, the house dress. I like, I am all about that. I have no hair by choice, I'm fine walking around looking like this. Now, my mother's not too fine with the way I look because she wants me. This is one of those things nobody ever talks about, guys. This is so off tangent that we're going to talk about it. I'm half Asian, which we all know, but being half of something is hard to be when your mother is 100% okay, first hate comment, by the way, happened, our first two hate comments. So, trolls were out, but I am, my mother is 3/4 Thai and 1/4 Chinese. My father is Irish, Scottish, mostly Irish, some Scottish, British Isles, and so my dad's family came to the Americas during the potato famine. His father is the Irish Scottish part. His mother is Western, is it Western? Yes, Western Irish, and they're called Black Irish because they're influenced from the Portuguese, so they have black hair. They're pale skin with black hair. That was my grandmother's stock. So my grandmother was 100% Irish with black hair. My grandfather was taller, leaner, skinnier, sandy brown hair, Irish, British Isles, Scotland. They married. Their families came over with the potato famine, lived in Oklahoma. They got married, had my father. So my father is a 6'2" white guy with black hair. And then my mother, being 3/4 Thai and 1/4 Chinese, they had me, right? So I'm this weird mutt of everything. And my mom's a first generation, well, first, she's an immigrant, she's naturalized citizen of America. And here I am, this half Asian, half white kid. And when I did the influencer video that I just posted on Sunday, somebody had written in there something about keep China in business. I'm like, and then I just wrote in the comments, like, well, as an Asian American, my ancestry is part Chinese. So I don't understand. Okay, I don't know if that was sarcasm or literal, because you can't really read intent in comments. So I was like, how do I respond to this? What do I do? Because nobody, I said, do they think I was I'm Mexican? A lot of people think I'm Mexican because there's a lot of Chinese influence in America, because of a lot of Chinese people came over to America, and a lot of Chinese people came to South America, not just North America. So there's a lot of people who look like me that aren't Asian and Irish, but I'm Asian and Irish. And a lot of people here in Texas think I'm Mexican. I'm not. I'm Asian, and they'll come talk to me in Spanish. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I only speak English and Thai. so it was so weird. Luxational Jackie, I think you are beautiful inside and outside. Yay! Thank you, Luxational. D Higginbotham, you're braver than me. I can't go less than a number. Oh, the haircut. A number 6 guard. Yes, this is a 3. Yeah. Because my hair is so thin, I have hormonal issues, so it doesn't matter. The longer my hair gets, it just looks really thin, and actually looks the best this way. It was long. And then short, and then as I've gotten older, it's gotten thinner and thinner and thinner. And then I had a huge car accident in 2012. And after my hospitalization of 3 months, like, all my hair, almost all of it fell out. I just shave it. I don't think we actually shaved it all the way, like a full shave, but it was very close to that, a little longer than this. And then after the medication, it kind of grew back, but it didn't really, and that was in 2012. So, and then it's just gotten worse. Because of the hormonal imbalance, so I'm just like, I'm not going to worry about this. People are like, you should wear a wig. I'm like, I live in Texas. I know there's a lot of women out there who wear wigs, because I watched a whole lot of people on Temu hauls buy wigs, but I'm like, that is an effort, and I don't want to. I love that hair that way. Thank you, Luxational. I think I look great this way. I love my hair this way. My mother does not. My sister does not. She tried to be her hair is about this short. She tried to be a little bit shorter, and then her daughter was like, you look like Aunt Jackie, Mom. So it was too short. Your skin is fabulous and glows. You need to share your secrets. Asian. It's genetics. Also, to be very, very honest, I hate the sun. I for most of my life, I used a sunblock and hid from the sun. My twin did not. You can tell the difference. There really is a difference. Um, she did a lot of sun damage in our teens, and basically all that damage you did when you were younger doesn't show up until you get older. So yeah, sun damage is real. My mother was the same way. My mom has some serious sun damage because she was all Jennifer and my mom were both sun worshippers. They love to my mother was so tan that she was almost like chocolate. We are not chocolate complected. She looked chocolate. When my sister was 16, she looked Native American, super long hair, straight, super, super tan. She was like at that pool every day, heat of snow. This is not when people wear sunblock. This is when people put on sun tanning oil. They wanted to look golden and brown. Um, yeah, it damages your skin. It does. D says, I love several of the LV bags. So yes, there's that one bag in there that's kind of slouchy in the new collections that looks honestly, I as soon as I saw it, I'm like, that looks like Fendi. Like it looks like a Fendi kind of a smooth textured, smooth leather, soft, slouchy, has kind of like the LV buckle, but like a hobo. I was like, that's gorgeous. I'm like, I'm sure it's gonna cost like $6,000. Melissa says I use baby oil and paid out. Yep, and laid out every day. Yeah, you're paying for it now, girl. They're all crying. Yes. I love the square one. Oh yeah, that little square. Oh my gosh, the shades are so pretty. But then they use that cute little square purse, and that we're talking about the LV new 20 24 spring collection that just launched to the runway. They have this cute cube box, cube purse, and it has all these cute lines on it. And then the clothes they paired that with. It's almost like Hermes went super like Matrix minimalist. Gucci went super like I don't know what Gucci did, and then LV comes out with we're just gonna do stripes, flowy stripes, and there was that one LV dress in there that is like empire waist. It reminded me of the Gwyneth Paltrow in the 90s. What was the name of that movie? Elizabeth? Was it Elizabeth in Love or something? Shakespeare in Love. Total. I like as soon as I saw that dress, I'm like, uh, empire waist set and dress? Really? Really? Again? We did that already. Who can wear that? That barely looks good on the model. You know? Oh yes, even the logo looked like a Fendi on that one. Yes. Hey Chris, we're talking. I'm ranting. I'm ranting about brands because I'm so frustrated. I went shopping, and sometimes I love eBay and I hate eBay. So I've been looking at a bunch of Patricia Nash because I'm looking for leather bags, just leather bags. I'm trying to branch out. I'm trying to wean myself off the journey of Coach because Coach is not healthy for me. I love Blue Coach, but I get into this rabbit hole if I must buy it all. Hey Don, hey PSA. So anyway, I have this trying to when Coach comes out with a blue, I get obsessed. It was the aqua last year, and this year is the Tiffany, the faded blue Tiffany. I have bought bags I know I will not carry, but I have to have them because they're gorgeous. And I shouldn't have things like that because I like things that are practical and I can use, but the color just grabs me. So I've been looking at other brands. So I'm like, okay, I've got to get away from the seasonal, constantly changing, constantly dropping. What's the next thing? Because Coach dropped another thing, and they're actually on the 15th of October. They're going to drop another Coach and Disney thing because they told us because they gave as a Coach insider they gave you a mail blurb. Hey Jolie, and I'm just like I can't. You know, we just did the Shine collection. Then they did, before that was the Outlet Surf and Mint, the Shine collection, the Creatures collection, the Shape collection. and then now we're doing the shearling. The shearling is hit, and now they have exotic python on the idol bag, which is a brand new bag that they just launched. And then they're having another brand new bag that just launched, and they're discontinuing other. I can't. I think Coach is like the definition of fast fashion at a very expensive price point. I thought it was a very expensive price point. And then I went shopping. I went looking. I went looking at Macy's. I'm like, well, let me look at these other brands. Look at Michael Kors. Let me look at Ralph Lauren. Let me look at Patricia Nash. Let me look at Radley of London. Let me just look at what the things that have leather, like not polyurethane. And I started looking at prices, and I'm like, Coach is not actually that outrageous. $600 for a Rogue. Isn't that crazy compared to the prices I'm seeing at the department stores? I'm like, oh my goodness, when did a new bag have to be $600? Ralph Lauren, $600. Patricia Nash, $400. Radley London, $300. If it has leather, it is well over 100, if not over 200. And then I said, okay, if these are the brands I'm looking at that are leather, what the heck are the other brands charging? So I go look at Macy's. Has a brand new brand for them called 30, I think it's called 34th. And then there's another brand called Mango. Then I was looking at Calvin Klein. Then I was looking at DNKY, the lesser, not as expensive brands that are all polyurethane. And they all start at over $100 too. Steve Madden, polyurethane, $100, 100 some odd dollars for a fashion bag. I'm like, what? So I went, yes, PSA. The 34th is very cute. There's a top handle bag I just keep looking at. It's a trapezoid with a top handle, gorgeous polyurethane, over $100 on sale right now. I think it's 80 something dollars. I'm like, if I'm going to spend money for polyurethane, I can go to Temu and I can get one for $30 or $40. Why am I going to spend $100 for 34th Street for $80 or $100? I can get a pre-loved leather bag all day long off any of the resale markets that are Coach or Patricia Nash, Michael Kors. I'm actually have a couple coming in the mail, like this one, this 20-year-old beautiful leather Coach bag. I think I paid, you know what? I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it was under $50. Why would I buy polyurethane? This is 20 years old and it's still beautiful. Polyurethane isn't going to be... Polyurethane bags for me are temporary fun bags. And I like my temporary fun bags. Do I even have... Where did I put it? I wore this one. This is my Sambano bag. You know, and those run about $80. They're not cheap either. But that's at least fashion forward and fun. And I know it's not going to last forever, but, you know, I have one or two of those. I'm just like, I was just looking and ranting. I was like, I cannot believe how much people are charging for polyurethane, because when you do your sorting, this is not going to be the first and only time I talk about this. Thinking about them, I just ordered the Greta shoulder bag from I Love Dooney for $79. Exactly. Leather and coated canvas, I believe, is the one you're talking about. And yeah, if I can get a leather bag, do I even have one of my Dooney bags over here? No. But this one, this is a Min and Mon from New York. This is a really cool niche type of fun. So most of their bags have fun characters on them. This is one of their more plain ones. This bag is pretty dang awesome. I got this pre-loved for $50. Leather bag. Gorgeous. You know? It's just like, I just like, you just have to be really smart about how you shop. And looking at the brands. And that's what I do love about Dooney, is because it's still owned by the brand creator. There's more control. Like, what's going to happen when Peter Dooney no longer is with the, you know, working in the company, or no longer, you know, it's moved on to the next generation, or however it's going to go. That'll be interesting to see what happens. Hope that's also why I keep buying more Dooney, because I don't want that to happen yet. There are still some great buys out there. Yeah, there's wonderful buys. Chris's chat, I really off-putting that this rant, you can buy an actual cow for cheaper than you can get new designer bag. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Yeah, you can actually buy a cow. Well, calves are about $500, guys. They're not exactly cheap. And when you get up to slaughter weight, they're a lot more than that. And it costs a lot to raise. So, I mean, I guess you could get a small 4-H cow for $250. But there's more to it than that. And I don't know if you all been to the rodeo. When those 4-H kids sell their cows, they cry, because that's their, they've been raising that baby and they know where it's going, but they're also raising money for scholarships. Karl Lagerfeld is one of the few nice leather. Yes, Karl Lagerfeld, but he's okay. So Dee Dee in here, we talked about this. She talked about this in her last tag video that she did. That she created a tag video about your shine, and she was talking about how she really likes the Coach outlet designs more than the Coach boutique, because the Coach boutique tends to be a little bit more. How did she put it? She put it really nicely. She put it, I call it, boring. I mean, I like a nice, beautiful brown bag. I have a lot of Coach boutique bags, a lot of them. But what I really like about the Coach outlet bags is that they're more fun. They're fun bags. I like fun bags. I like fun prints, and I like fun designs. I like good colorways. I mean, they had a whole neon collection. And then the Coach outlet, of course, it's on sale on clearance right now, because Coach outlet keeps going through things like crazy. Of course, you can't. BSA says mature fashion, and Dee says traditional. Yeah, and there's a place for that. But that's what I was talking. If you watch Scottalicious McFabulous in Canada, he's so much fun. He was talking about Kate Spade versus Kate Spade outlet, because he for a while was anti Kate Spade, but Kate Spade's kind of up their game. But if you go into a Kate Spade boutique and then you walk into a Kate Spade outlet, you're like, what happened? You're like, these are two different designers, because they're so different in looks. They're entirely a different market. I think the outlet has better collabs too. I think the outlet has better. I don't know if they're going into like this small batch theory, like let's just do fun small batches and just do them every month. We're going to have something come out every 2 weeks, because that's what it feels like they've been doing. Dee Higginbotham says, I like Coach's Amazon green. Yes, the Lana 20. I love the Lana. I think that Lana is so pretty. But I was really there's a gray blue they have out this season that really is more light, more like a pearl, a gray pearl color more than gray. It's blue. It's a beautiful color in person, but all the photography I've seen of it makes it show up more as a gray, and it's not. It's actually more of a blue in person. And the green, I think their green doesn't show up as well either in photography, where I've seen it. Coach does some great stuff, but the Idol bag for $6.95 is a small box bag with a C on it that to me looks like direct competition to the Constance from Hermes. You put a regular chain on a regular leather strap versus the chain that they're trying to push with it, and it looks just like a Constance, just with a Coach. And that's just my opinion, just from looking at it. But I was talking to, I don't know if she's homeware. Dawn says, oh my God, the new green Coach it's gorgeous. If Linda S is still on here, not Linda S, Linda P. We were talking today, my Lindas, and she and I were talking about Coach, because she's the vintage Coach buyer, and I have purchased today on eBay a vintage Coach bag that was completely mislabeled. I'm an emotional shopper. So when I saw the shape of the bag, I'm like, oh, I really love that bag. I love that look. I love that everything. I love the shape. But I really wanted the Rowan right now, the current Rowan at the outlet that is in that dark blue, that not navy but not bright blue, this beautiful blue. I don't know what they call it. It's like $150, and I was like, oh, I want that blue Rowan, but I have 5 Rowans. 5. I have different patterns, all the same style because I love the Rowan. And so I'm like, I'm just going to get this. I'm going to put in an offer that's low. And the worst they can do is say no. So I put in an offer for $45 for a leather bag that they said was a 1970s Coach vintage legacy bag. Well, the only thing they got right in that listing was it's a Coach. the age is not the 70s, and it's not the legacy line. But what it is, and Linda helped research this. She went and found it for me. Is that it is a what do they call it? Barrel set. They call it a satchel. I think. Linda, if you're in here, help me. It's a satchel. It's the very first time they released the bag that would later become called the Rowan. So that's coming in the mail. And I am thrilled. And I'm thrilled. And it's a 30-year-old bag. It was from 1989. And it was all in tax, shipping, and offer costs $60. Very thrilled. And here I am saying, I am not buying any more vintage Coach. What did I do? Never say never. Every time I say never, say never. Luxational Girl, I got the same. The guy said, oh, Luxational, you're going to love this bag. I'm going to have to do some rehab on it. I mean, it's just old, right? It's 30-year-old bag. It's never been cleaned. It's never been conditioned. I'm going to probably do the whole filming of it. Like if you ever watch classics with the Quirk, she did a whole Coach bath. I'm going to do a Coach bath. I'm going to do the whole 9 yards of this bag. I'm going to bathe it. We're going to clean it. We're going to shape it. We're going to condition it. And we're going to see how it comes out. Because I love a Rowan. And I would really want this bag to work for me. I really, really do. And the color of it is called putty. So it's a light, pale color. I thought it looked more tan because of the age. So it should clean up and change colors. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. It's in the mail. I'm very excited. Very excited. Hey, Don's Donuts. Yeah, that was a good deal. And it's, I don't know. I didn't know what I was buying. I knew that the basics is I like the shape. Let me show you. One of my, watch the bags come tumbling out. One of my favorite Doonies I've never used. My Coach makeup bag that just stuck in there. My Dooney Dylan stuck in this one tiny cubby. What did I just drop? Oh, okay. I have artwork that I need to hang up. And what I'm trying to get to, I have another Dooney stuck in here, right? This is the one I'm trying to get to. This one. All of those bags stuck in that one cubby hole. It's like the magic cubby hole, right? Hey, Linda P. Linda, okay, what was the name of that satchel we found? The one that the Rowan, pre-Rowan, not Rowan? I was telling them about how I found it and that you helped me find all the data, but I don't remember the name of it. But so this is one of my favorite bags. This one. So when I saw this other satchel on eBay, I was like, I know for a fact I like that shape. I love the shape. This is bought it in Marshall's, I think. And it is a genuine leather Boars, made in Italy. Boars and Pels, I think it's Pelly. BORSE space IN space PELLE, which is the name, or maybe it's an I. No, PELLE, Pelly. And this is one of those made in Italy bags you can buy from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, one of those two. I can't remember which one. And let's see, D. Higginbotham, the shape of the Boston. Yes, the shape of the Boston bag. The whole ton, even if even smaller sizes. They're like the Magic Mary Poppins bags. They just keep going. And I bought this one because Meredith, Living Lunch with Meredith, had shown the most gorgeous Louis Vuitton Speedy in the super fancy, I don't know what type of leather, very similar to this color. And it was like thousands and thousands of dollars, right? So I'm like, I can't buy that. But when I saw this, I'm like, I can buy this one for $80. I think it was $80 or $60, something around there. And I just put the handles, the covers on just to make it pretty. I like to dress up my bags now. Looks like the Speedy almost. Yeah, I know. It's a Boston barrel bag. I love those. Oh, wrong Linda. Wait. Oh, you're the Linda with the 7-7. Okay, I have two Lindas. I'm sorry, Linda P. I have another Linda P. We have two Lindas. And PSA, I love any Boston shaped bag. Classic and looks great on all ages. Yes, Jolie says that's because we both love Speedies. Yeah, I adore Speedies. Cognac, yes, Cognac. D. Higginbotham, that shape is a favorite of mine. I have the Speed 25, the Ruby 25, and dress them up. One of the bags I really, really, really want, gorgeous Cynthia Rowley bag. That looks like I know you can't go wrong with the shape, and I think that's why the Speedy has stood the test of time in all its iterations. One of the bags I really, really want is the Boston shaped this bag in the 1980s Gucci. You know, I want that bag someday, somehow. I'd love that bag. That's the one next, or the only designer luxury brand bag I really want. And it's because it's the one I've always loved the Boston bag. And so anyway, I knew that when I saw the eBay listing and it was this shape, I knew that I would like the bag. It didn't matter what it was. I knew it was a Coach. I knew it was a bag. I knew it was leather. And I bought it. You know, so let me shove that one back in there. So I've been looking at different brands. I've actually been really happy with my Bradley London bags, which you'll see this one. The unboxing doesn't come out till later in the month. But I have a couple of them showing up because actually I have, you can't see it. Nope, they're out of frame. Oh, interesting. You can see my pop shield. Let's move that. So I've been buying some Patricia Nash, some Bradley London. I actually have a box to unbox. I have a trade. And I don't know which one this is. I'm going to do it right now. We have a live unboxing. It just came in the mail today. This is from... Wait a minute. This is a different box. I don't know. Oh. Wait, what? Who are you from? Customer service in Alabama for Jackie King. You're not the box I was supposed to open. Where's the other box? Hold on. Hold, please. Hey, James.
Yeah.
Is that the box that came in the mailbox? In the postage parcel? The parcel locker? Was it this one?
I don't know.
The one that you put in the back of the car.
I think so.
Is this the one you... Because we didn't get more than 2 boxes, right? Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just open it. This is going to be a surprise for you and me. Hopefully, it's not the one I have to review. Alabama. Customer service. Let's open the box. I traded three different people. That's why I can't remember who's who and what's what. And I don't actually look at tracking because I live in between major shipping zones. So north of me is Austin, south of me is San Antonio. I'm in the middle, rural, out to the right a little. So whenever I say, "Oh, this is after delivery," it always means the next day, because the range is so large. But by the time they get to me, I'm always at the end. I'm at either end. They're like, "Yeah, we didn't get to you." So I never really bother with it to see what we got. Surprises. This is not what I expected. This is not a trade. This is a purchase. I bought this from our friend Yoda. I bought this from her vlog sale. She has been letting me make payments on it because I've been asking about this bag since she bought this bag, and I didn't have the money for it. And she was like, "I'll just mail it to you." And the reason why I didn't recognize it is because her husband mailed it. So those who know, Dawn, if you're on here, Dawn Loves Couture, you're gonna know this bag. You're gonna be like, "What?" And Melissa, if you're still on here, you're gonna know this bag too. This is it. I'm so excited about this bag. She didn't like it because of the size. She wanted, I think, something smaller. This is too large, or it didn't vibe with her. And as soon as she had it, I'm like, "I really love that bag. I can't afford it." So she's like, when she's gonna sell it, yes. Dee, Dawn, look, Dawn has this bag and I have this bag. Cause I bought it. I think, Melissa, do you have this one too? Yeah, you have this one too. Yeah. Hey, Starlight. That's one of my friends in real life, actually. A bag that came in a bag. She didn't want the color in a big bag. Yeah, it didn't vibe with her. I love this bag. I think it's beautiful. It's even more beautiful in person, which people have said. It's this gorgeous, like, rose gold. I don't have anything like this in my collection. It is Alabama is our Yoda style. This is our Yoda. Absolutely. D Higginbottom. Oh, you sold yours too? Melissa has the one in silver. Dawn, you and I have the same color though, right? Oh, Lynn, my friend in the chat talking about dice. This is all dice that I'm buying. I bought this dice for Andy. Let's see. Looks like champagne color. It's beautiful. It's almost a chameleon color. It's rose gold champagne. It's most beautiful stitching. This is the first time I have anything. Okay, it's fine. I didn't break it. So it has the open compartment. It has a slip in the back part. I like the way they did this little pleat right here. This is gonna fit all my stuff. This is actually my perfect size for me. I wouldn't want one smaller than this, to be honest, because I use a full-size wallet still. Well, I go between a full-size wallet and a small wallet and a card case. It has a back pocket. Man, this is gorgeous. I have to find something to wear this with. Let's see. What am I missing in the chats? Luxational, such a pretty bag. Jolie, yay Yoda, she rocks. Yes, she does. She sold this to me for a loss, guys. She did not make money on this. She didn't even make her money back on this. She just wanted to get some money out of it. She'd had it on her Mercari listed there since the day she bought it. But here's the thing: this brand is so niche. If you search for Aspinall of London on Mercari, you're not going to get that many hits. And even like if the other niche, it's totally different realm, but Teddy Blake bags, if you search for Teddy Blake or Pauline, what's the other one that was really popular? Gosh, what's the name of that bag? Anyway, there's a bunch of brands that are kind of like the not luxury, not low, but in the middle new contemporary bags that they're gorgeous and but they're just not that well. There's not that many of them out there. You know, the people who buy them keep them, so there are not that many on the resale market. Yes, there you can feel the quality of this leather. It's very thick. It's a very beautiful thick. Um, PSA, Jolie, Donaldson's, you're on fire. Melissa Strawberry. Yeah, Strathberry and Demillier of London. Um, I have a Strathberry, but I bought it to give my sister, and it has the year of the rat on it. Her son was born year of the rat, and I bought that for her, and I loved it so much. I still have it. Her kid's 3. One of these days, I'll give it to her because it's still here. I don't have a Demillier of London yet. Demi line is like that. I love this bag. I think if this bag had been a different color, Yota might have kept it. But oh, did you guys see Yota's last video? She just got her birthday unboxing. She got, well, should I spoil it? Is it really spoiling? Is this a spoiler if it's already been out? It's not a spoiler. It came out Saturday. It's Monday. Y'all should have seen it. So she got this most beautiful Louis Vuitton hobo bag. The same one that Candy has. Yes, anniversary. Did I say birthday? I meant anniversary. Thank you, Dee Dee. Gorgeous bag. I don't think Yoda should be allowed to buy contemporary bag brands anymore. And I tell her that every time. It's like, you're now she in her vlog sale, she was selling, I think, her Tory, her Kirk Geiger bag, her Tory, this one, and I think a Coach one. So I'm like, no, you're not allowed to buy any more non-luxury brands, because what you really love is luxury bags, and she has a large collection, so just wear what you use, what you love. This is awesome. That is the most fun. I know it was in the mail. I just forgot because I have like 3 bags coming in the mail. So I had traded away 2 Coach bags to 2 people from my Coach group, Coach Gone Rogue group. And oh, I do have. Where did I put that bag? Where'd it go? Where'd I put it? Right there. Wrong way. So this is also an unboxing you'll see later this month, end of the month. I don't even know. I haven't even loaded this up yet. Sneak peek. So I had this and she's not on YouTube, so she's just a friend, or she's a new friend who took a risk. So I had this 1941 azure blue smooth leather suede, the C chain strap, gorgeous bag, but it had a split compartment. Drove me nuts. The only thing I could carry in this wallet, or in this bag, is a wallet, and it just was not. It's gorgeous. I paid a lot of money for it. It's beautiful, and using it drove me completely insane. I'm like, so I never used it. I just sat there. It was a collection. It was my pretty, and I said, you know what? I don't care how beautiful this is. I've got to sell this. I tried to sell it on Mercari, tried to sell it on the websites. People are afraid of suede. So they're like, no. They didn't care it was a special limited edition. They didn't care it had the C chain that everybody wants. They didn't care there was a 1941 hang tag. They didn't care. They're like, we don't want that bag. I'm like, fine. I get it. It's niche. I said, I put out there, does anybody want to trade a bag for a bag? This is it's a special bag. I'm opening up to all brands. And this one very nice woman wanted to give me a Michael Kors, and I had to tell her, I have that bag. And this other lady, I said, I just sold that bag because it didn't work for me. I hate doing that. I hate putting out, because I love bags. I hate telling somebody that I want to trade a bag. They show me their bag, and I'm like, I'm sorry. because it's not going to work for me. I know it's not going to work for me. I can't trade a bag for another bag I know I'm not going to use. So, long story short, I found a lady. This is probably the third person I talked to. She was like, I have this bag. It's too big for me. Do you want to trade? I'm like, sure. I'm like, okay. 1941 Emery. Look at this gorgeous bag. It was too big for her. Mine was too small for me. We are both thrilled. She is thrilled. And she gave me this most beautiful twilly scarf thing that's actually a Coach brand. Perfect match. Beautiful bag. Most beautiful bag. It is an Emery. It is a 1941. And it has the 1941, whatever. I'm not sure if it was the 1941 or just an older, I don't know. So they're like this whole line, the 1941 line they did. But then now today, they're redoing the same tags. So it's supposed to be like these special tags that the metal and leather, and it has to have the 1941 etched on here. And that means it's this special, whatever. But now they're doing that with the new ones. So I'm just like, I guess it doesn't matter, because anyway, I have this new cool bag and I'm very happy with it. And I traded with her a new cool bag because the resale market is just not great, But it's weird. I'm on this Coach Facebook group called Coach Gone Rogue. Those women, they are buying and selling like it. $500, $600 these custom rogues. I mean, I'm just like, and I mean, they're expensive. I think they're expensive. I like a rogue, but what I've noticed, if you guys follow Coach, the first generation rogues, you can tell by looking at them the wear and condition. And that makes me nervous because these are very expensive bags that really shouldn't show that much wear. They're not that old, When you have Coach bags that are, 30 years old and still fantastic. Like this one's 20 years old and still fantastic. And then you have the Coach Rogues that have only been around for a few years and they're looking pretty ragged. I'm like, what's up now? Oops. I lost my connection with the server. Are you guys still there? Oh no. Okay, good. Woohoo, you're there. I bought that for my best friend one year. Yay, Jolie! The same Emery bag. Dee says, I'm not into rogues. A rogue fan. Outside pockets are useless. I agree. Oh, absolutely agree. D Higginbotham. I absolutely agree. The outside part, the little pockets, useless. But I love a boxy bag. And I actually really like the shoulder version. One year they came out. Here I am, expounding on my love for Coach, and I keep telling y'all I'm trying to get away from Coach. This is my problem. Obsessive. Obsessive. I need to stop it. Bye, Dawn. Yeah, I would avoid the Rogue. I'll be honest. I think it's gorgeous. If you can pick one up for $200 on the pre-love market, go for it, enjoy it, love it. But it's not going to be there in the next 20 years. I actually don't think the Rogue is going to be a long-term bag. I have a cult following, but it's so the 30's heavy. The 25 has more love, but when you're looking at $600, you know that the Rogue 25 in Python is $2,800. Who's good? I mean, somebody will be buying that bag. I am not. We had a little argument on the Facebooks, and I'm not sure if I told y'all on my last live, but we'll tell you again. I had said, I'm not paying for this. I can't believe this Coach bag cost $2,800. And hey Melissa, and they're like, well, it's an exotic. And I'm like, they don't know me, so I understand. Guys, I'm from Thailand. Pythons come from Thailand, not just Thailand, but Burma and well, not Burma, I'm sorry. Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, the home of the python. They're nuisances and pests. Like legit nuisances and pests. They're only exotic in other places, but when they come from where you live, they're called indigenous species, and they're pests. So I'm like, I'm not paying that for snake. I've seen the vendors, I've been there. Um, let's see, Don Donuts. I guess maybe I'm in the minority here because I like the Rogue. No, I like the Rogue. I have three. I have a 39 and I have two 30s, and if I could get another 30, I would. I like the Rogue. I am worried about how they're wearing, because when you look at that first gen, they're not wearing that well, and unless coach has a better program for how to fix those corners issues, I worry about it. I love a Rogue 30. It is my favorite, but I just don't know if it's going to be here for the test of time. D. Higginbotham, the Everglades are full of pythons. Yeah, they are a problem because there's no natural predators. We brought them over and then we let them loose. And they just keep growing bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, they can grow large enough to be a huge risk to small people and pets. No joke. They're constrictors too. So it's like, yeah. MHR, love your assortment of bag brands. Oh my gosh, I love bags. The colors look great on you with your rosy cheeks. Yay, thank you. My twin sister is very jealous of my rosy complexion because she does not have one. And I keep telling her, it's like, Jenny, you worship the sun. If you avoid the sun, and she's like, but I like the sun. She's a sun worshiping beach baby. I don't know. We're twins, identical twins. I'm like, how? It's like me when we were children. I'm in the house reading a book. She is out playing. So when we got in trouble, guess what the punishment was? Jackie, you must go outside. Jennifer, you must go to your room. And I'm like, what am I gonna do outside? And Jen's like, what am I gonna do in my room? It was like, you tailor the punishment to the child about what's going to, actually enforce the behavior you want. So here I am going outside to the outsides. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do out here? Jen's bored out of her mind in her bedroom. Yeah, it was fun being a twin. PSA, I am old fashioned. I'm sticking to cow. Yes. I like cow. So enjoy what you like, Dawn. Yeah, I love cow leather. I think the whole thing that started up me talking about all this was because I didn't like the fact that when I go shopping, let's say I go to Macy's or Dillard's and I go to bags, I just go to bags and everything's about data entry and databases. So, because, there's 6,000 items come up under handbags. And then you sort and you filter. You're like, okay, well, I only want handbags, not the accessories, not the wallets. Then you go from 6,000 items to, let's say, 2,500 items. And out of 2,500 items, you say, I want leather. You go to leather, and then it filters down again. Well, now you only have 800 options. So then what brands are in those 800 options? I go to brands, and I look at the brands, and I'm like, and then I go to the fine print, and I sort by brands because I'm looking specifically for leather. I just want a leather bag. That's how my basis for bags is it leather? Do I like the quality? And since I can't rely on a brand giving me quality, because every bag I get, I look at the stitching, because from experience, and I wish I could just go get this for you, but I don't want to leave you with an empty screen. I have a bag that I purchased brand new from Coach last year, the Taylor 28 carryall. But I got the smaller version. So there was two sizes, a bigger one and a smaller one. And the first time I used it, one of the straps, because I didn't check. This is before YouTube Life. This is before I knew anything. I was watching the handbag housewife, Erin. She had bought the bag. I love that bag. I want to go buy the bag. I bought the bag. I used the bag the very first day. The stitching unraveled because I didn't look. So then I took it to the Coach outlet store because that's the closest Coach place to me. They look up my account. They look up everything. They said, okay, well, we need to send this off. It has to go get fixed. It was brand new from factory, guys. Brand new from factory. It was an eye-opening experience for me because it was from the Coach.com website. And I had expected it to be fine. I didn't look at it to make sure that the stitching had a locking stitch. I didn't know. I was just very fortunate that it was within the like 1 month window or whatever they gave me, and they were able to fix it because these bags, because of the colors, the thread they sourced to stitch those bags are dyed, it's a dye match. If you wait too long, sometimes they can't fix it because it's like, we don't have that color thread anymore because that was dyed for that batch of leather or whatever. So I was just really lucky. But it was definitely eye-opening to me that you can't really, I used to think, oh, well, it's Coach, it's good quality. No, I don't feel that way anymore. I don't feel that way about any brand. Now, every single brand I buy, I look at it. And I've been very happy with this Radley of London, but I have had return two that I have purchased, and they came to me because you can go to Macy's and you can buy things online that aren't actually stocked in their store. So they're actually coming through Macy's, but they're being delivered and sent to you from a different warehouse or vendor. So sometimes when you go to Macy's, Dillard's, any of the department stores, it'll say this item cannot be returned to store because it's not coming from a store. It's sold by them. They're the they are the distribution point, but you're buying it essentially through another service. So sometimes these things are actually coming to you from Bradley and London through Macy's. So sometimes, when it says you can't return it to the store, you have to go through the return process with mailing it because they mailed it to you. So anyway, I've had to return a couple bags that I bought because I didn't like the quality. It's not something I can tell you on a video. I can't even show you on a video. It's a tactile experience. It's feeling the product. It's like, I don't like the way this is leather. I know it's leather. I don't like the way it feels. That bag behind me, that brown one, that is split leather. It's real leather, very thin. This is also a split leather, thicker, and it's a tactile experience. It's not even, you can feel it. You can't see it, So that's why when you're buying these things online just from stock photos, you're like, well, am I going to like it? So I really don't have a problem with people returning things that you can't see in person because I can't see them in person. I do have a problem when it's like, if you live close enough to a store and you don't go and you buy things and you return them because you don't like them. It's like, how did you not know there's a lot of things you don't know you don't like till you use them. I get that. But some of these big brands with classic styles that you really kind of, I don't know, you should know. But after saying that, I've owned 3 Almas and sold them. I didn't return them because I bought them all vintage. I sold them. The traditional Alma I had, I didn't like the water spotting on it. It was really bothering me. And the 2 BBs, was it 2 BBs? Did I have 2 BBs? Did I have 1 BB? I had 1 BB. Yeah, I had a traditional size Alma monogram, and then a very pretty epi black and blue Alma BB. And what I have now in replace of that is the Revel. Is it Revel? Yes, Coach Revel. And I have a bunch of the zip. So I like the shape. So I know I like the shape. It was just something about the Alma from Louis Vuitton I didn't like. Sometimes you just don't know. Oh, did you? Makita, did you ever switch places? Okay. Yes. Yes, I did. I was horrible at it. I cannot lie to save my life. If I do not like something, you will see it. If I love something, you will see it. I can be polite, but if I don't like something. So here we were in the 4th grade, and Jen and I switched classes. And in elementary school, they called us Miss King because they didn't know who was who and which was which. So we were always called Miss King, and we thought it was great because it was like, it's Mr. Sampson. It's, we always call your teacher Mr. or Miss when we were growing up, or at least we did in elementary school. It was Miss Hayes or Miss whatever. And so we switched class, and the ladies and the teachers going through roll, and I'm in Jen's class, and Jen's in my class, and Jennifer's like, perfect, and here I am, like, literally, Jennifer King, I'm like, here, and oh yeah, they figured us out quick. They're like, oh, Jackie. I'm like, yes, go to your class, send your sister over here. I'm like, okay, yes, ma'am. It was hilarious. Let's see, Melissa's corner, Jackie, with some seeking of bags, returns and trades. Has the bag mountain gotten lower, or okay, so somebody asked me just the other day how many bags I have. I actually think I have more bags than when I started this channel, because not with me maybe with me purchasing, but my trades, I trade one and I would get two, or I sell one and bought two, or like I gave Winnie LB we traded a Diane bag and she gave me, like, I don't know, 10. so I have a volume problem. I've given away bags. I gave away DDB, and I gave her a bunch of bags. We traded bags, and then I honestly think they just multiply at night. But then I was looking for my green Valentina bag. Like, where did I put you? Where did I put you? I don't know where I put it, because I've traded, so like the bag that's coming in the mail, like I traded for that Emery bag. The bag I traded was this big. Small bag. I get this giant Emery. I'm like, where am I gonna put you? So Bag Mountain got bigger. Did I even show you guys this? Did I show you this bag that came in the mail? Was this another live unboxing? Do you see how big this bag is? Yeah. Where am I gonna put it? I don't know. Guys, we're sitting in my living room. Talk about airing out dirty secrets. People come in my room, they see it all. It's all out here now. This all used to be hidden in my bedroom, in my closet. I used to pack it all. Now it's like right here, guys. You see my issues. Linda P, I can't believe what you have stored in your. Oh my gosh, my brain is packed full of crap. So much minutia of things. Dawn Stones, I had an Alma and sold it too. I want to love it, but just done. The too structured for me, which is kind of surprising because I tend to like a lot of structured bags. I think the thing with the Alma, specifically the Alma, is while it looks like it's a large base, it's narrow. So as it narrows up, it doesn't hold as much as the Speedy. The Speedy holds so much more stuff. The barrel shape holds things better. Don says, want to love it, but just don't. Yeah, I get it. D Higginbotham, I have 4 Almas, 3 PMs, and Epi Leather, and a BB, 1 Demira Ben. I love them all. Yeah, see, but I love, the thing is, I love my Doonies, and they're the same shape. I love the Celine, same shape. I love the bag. I think for me, it's the brand. Like, the whole thing about talking about this, I love and admire Louis Vuitton, but carrying the brand, also because I'm Asian, a lot of times people assume I'm carrying a fake, because, well, when you tell people you're from Thailand, most people know Thailand has a lot of fakes, so they just assume I'm carrying a fake, and it's always bothered me that people just assume I'm carrying counterfeit goods just because I'm half Thai. I'm like, no, not fake, but I don't know why I have to prove this to you, so it just always has bugged me, and it's a personal quirk. Like, I guess it's just the fun part about it is that I can carry them because people just do assume they're fake when they see me, but because people have told me this, it's not like to my face. Like, they'll come up to me like, oh my gosh, I love your bag, where'd you get that? Did you get that at the flea market? Like, serious, honest to goodness. It's like, I'm like, no I didn't. So, Conversation stops at that point, right? Do you feel that the BB is big enough? Don's Donuts. Barely, just barely. D. Higginbotham. Don's Donuts. Yep. Love my Speedy and Never Full and On the Go. Yes. Chats with Chris. I tried on Alma recently. I hate the thick straps. Going to hunt down vintage with the leather strap. Yeah. Guitar straps. Yeah, I hate the guitar straps. D. Higginbotham, Chats with Chris. Mines have the leather. Yeah. I like an option, but I think they should come with both. Give me the leather and the guitar strap, or sell the guitar strap as a novelty item. Like Marc Jacobs has the guitar strap, but their bags are sold with a leather strap, and the guitar strap is actually an additional purchase. And just do it that way, and then you really know if your people like the guitar strap. Or, for Louis Vuitton, it shows Louis Vuitton, so I'm sure they like it. But then I don't even like. My mother has a Lady Dior. It's one of her favorite bags. I'm not a fan of the Lady Dior. I asked my mother, like, Mom, why did you buy the Lady Dior? Because you live in Denmark, and all the bags up until now have always been Louis Vuitton. She has the On the Go. She has, I can't remember the name of it. Some of those seasonal shape bags. I can't remember, on front leather, and then she has the black On the Go, and then she has a Deluxe bag because she lived in Belgium, and she doesn't have that many bags. And then, so I said, Mom, why are you buying a Lady Dior in red of all colors? She goes, well, they don't have them in Denmark. They went to Belgium, and I think they either bought in Belgium or France. I can't remember where. And then she bought her Lady Dior, and it's a really expensive bag. I'm like, Mom, why are you? And she comes here and she takes home Michael Kors. I'm like, Mom, you need a bag to go to the grocery store. The On the Go is not the bag for the grocery store. Not when you're walking down to the street. It's like, Mom, Anyway, Chris chats. I know it's tacky, but I used to keep the tags and receipts in my bag so I could prove that they were real. Ended up embarrassing myself trying to prove myself to people who would never accept me. Yeah, truth. So I just kind of laugh at people. Like, okay, Chris, you might get this because Chris and Dee Dee Bean and Chris kind of live in the area I grew up in. Well, most of where I grew up in. I lived in San Antonio, Texas. I went to school, Madison High School. And I went to college at San Antonio College, which is the college downtown San Antonio, before I transferred to university. So so this was in the 2000s. So where that college is in San Antonio is not a good part of town. It's now become a gentrified part of town. But at the time, it's not that, it wasn't that, right? So I was there's parts of San Antonio, and then there's parts of San Antonio. San Antonio is one of the top 10 largest cities in the United States, and it has over 1 million people. And there's parts of it that when they were first built off the original 36 square mile settlement, and this was a mission city, way back when it was Spain and Mexico. And then as it became San Antonio we know and love today, parts of it was settled in a grid format, which is classic Spanish layout for a city. And the main transportation, as transportation changed from horse and cart and everything, was built around trolley system. Well, so all the main ins and outs on this part of town was a trolley system. And then they took out the trolley system in the mid 1900s. And well, not 1950s, 60s, they took out the trolley system. And so then that part of town developed differently than the rest of town as interstate highways came through. Why am I telling you all this? There's a part of San Antonio that if you live in that part of San Antonio, you are of a certain socioeconomic class. It is the smaller homes, the bungalow homes, the homes that were built in 1930s, 100-year-old houses. The road system's hard to get to. There is a food desert because no big major grocery store is going to go there because there's no major roadway to get you there because everything is on this old-fashioned grid road system. So I'm doing this college project, and I'm in my 1981 Ford F-100 pickup truck. It is a extended cab, steel-bodied, straight six engine, gorgeous pickup truck, and I'm in my cowboy boots, my cowboy, my just regular jeans, t-shirt, whatever, going around taking photos of people's houses, okay, for inventory for the original 36 square mile inventory of historical buildings within San Antonio. So they wanted to know what a vintage. Now, mind you, I'm 20 in this old pickup truck that looks like a work truck, literally looks like a farming work truck, going around in this part of San Antonio taking photos of people's houses. And I don't speak Spanish, but I look Spanish. it was like, oh my dear Jesus, I am in trouble. But I fit in because I looked the part. I had the car. Nobody bothers you when you're in this old kind of truck in a place that should have old trucks. And here's the thing about San Antonio. When I'd go visit my friends in the $1 million houses, which is the historic part, like the Monte Vista area, Chris, Dee Dee, you know what I'm talking about? Almost Park area, the Alma Heights area, the zip codes of the $1 million houses. I looked like the hired help. Honest to God and Jesus. Nobody questions you when you look like you should be there. And when I was in the poor part of town, I looked like I lived there. When I was in the expensive part of town, I looked like I worked there. So it was like, so I didn't have a problem people thinking I had fake bags. I had a problem people coming up to me and asking me where I got my fake bag. Because I'm like, I didn't. So yeah, long story short to tell you, looking in it. So for me, looking the part and in place matters. So I like carrying my variety of bags depending on where I'm going and what I'm doing. Chris learned my lesson and let them think it's fake. Yeah, totally. Luxational, I definitely love my Speedy, Deacon Botham, Dress Up Your Purse Boston bag. It came with a leather strap and guitar strap. Yes, I have that bag, by the way. Deacon, the Dress Up Your Purse, I have the blue and black combo. I really want that turquoise. That turquoise is gorgeous. Let's see. Dawn's Donuts, the Coach May Run is my daughter's favorite bag. I think she has 3 now. I have 1 and I love it. Where did I put that bag? You know what? Did I put it in here? Yeah. This one. Isn't that cute? I love this. Yeah. This is how I forget where I put stuff because, I just happened to realize I'm running out of space, guys. There's just not enough space in my house for my stuff since I like big bags. Tiny. Yes, it is tiny. Yeah. I use it for lipstick. I don't use it to actually use it as a handbag. But anyway, so I like using the bag for the occasion. And where I live now, I live even more rural, but people carry Michael Kors, people carry Calvin Klein, people carry brandless brands, things that when I look at them, I can spot that they're polyurethane because that's what they sell at what's that popular store? Bell's. We have a Bell's department store. If it's still in business, I think it is. Places where you can just buy a bag for $25. Brand new. That's what a lot of people spend on a bag. And so when you're spending $500, it's a lot of money. Anyway, getting on my brand rant. I didn't mean to go on that long about ranting over I guess my big issue when I've been looking at all these brands recently is that I really like material more than materials as in what's it's made out of. I like canvas. I like coated canvas. I like cotton canvas. I really like leather. Even split cow is fine because there's a durability. And that's really what it comes down to is durability. Grace is not my middle name. I think I drop something every time I have a live. I am not very careful about things. I have people, my mother is very precious with her things. She values everything she owns. She knows my mother had over 200 pair of shoes. She knew where and when she bought each of those pair of shoes. My twin sister is a clothes hound. She knows where and when and how. She has had clothes for 20 years in her closet, like the way I have my handbags for 20 years. And she remembers when she bought them. I'm not a clothes person. I'm a bag person. Chris's chest. Nothing looks worse than a plastic bag with cornerware. Yeah. Yeah, the cornerware on the leather bag just looks like vintage age character. But when you do polyurethane, polypropylene, any of the polys, the vinyls, their wear is not leather tends to the finish comes rubs off. The corner wear is a different type of wear. It looks age. It looks vintagey. It looks like you like it and use it. Where the plastics, when that fabric rubs, it tears, and the underlying layer is not a uniform material. It's not just showing the underbelly of the fabric or the below the dyeing of the top layers of the leather or the finishes. You're seeing a tear in the fabric, and it's not easy to hide, and the tears get worse even if it's just a rub or a scuff. So as soon as they scuff on the corners or tear, it's done. There's no repairing it. At least with canvas, as in cotton canvas, you can put a patch on there. You can glue a patch on there. If you have leather and there's a rip or a tear, put on a patch. It's fine. I like doing that. I had to touch up my Telfar with a marker pen. I've done that. I've touched up marker pens on my bags. I've used black Sharpie. I've used blue ink. I have an entire kit of I've painted corners with acrylic paint. I've done all of it. Dehumoth tweed is too delicate for me. There is a Kate Spade tweed purse for $200 something right now that I would love to own, but I'm the same way. I can't. At least with that's probably why I like denim so much, is because I love to be able to. It's so durable. It's such a hardy material. Twill is too delicate for me. Yeah, cotton twill. It can, if you overload it, if the straps aren't reinforced. I've never had a problem with the main body of a cotton twill bag. The problem with the cotton twill bag is the connections of the straps to the bag, the body of the bag. Normally it's like an X formation with a box, so they stitch it that way. And as you load in a bag, because the cotton twill is so durable, that's what tears, is at the stress point of the strap, and that bugs me. That bugs me. And D Higginbotham, I don't baby my bags. I don't either. But then I'm not gentle with them. Like, I don't baby them, but I'm not exactly like, I do toss them on the floor of my car. I don't have a second. We have a minivan, and we just sit in the front two seats in the back of the minivan. All the seats are collapsed down because we have our giant dog bed. We have a Great Dane. The van is for the dogs. It's not for people. So when we go places, I throw my purse on the floorboard, and the floorboard's rubber. Hey, Rochelle. I finally watched your video about your monogram Louis Vuitton Neverfull. Beautiful bag. That is one of the bags I always wish I would buy and never bought. And I don't think I ever will buy, because I've had opportunities to buy it and I just have never done it. But people love that bag. You're not late. I talk a lot. I've talked about everything. You can't. Yeah, so I like giant totes. I really do. I love tote bags in general. My dad was a teacher after his military career. My grandmother was a teacher. My grandfather was a teacher. Tote bags are part of our life. Like, growing up in high school, I didn't use a backpack. I used a tote bag, which is also why I have shoulder issues, because I overloaded my tote bags. So I understand the value of a good tote bag. It's a great bag. I'm glad I got it. Pre-loved. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't understand why. Okay, so LV is re-releasing, or they're discontinuing the pochette, and then they're re-releasing the pochette, if that makes any sense. So they're discontinuing it, and then they revamped it, kind of like they're doing with the favorite, and then it's like with it's like nobody asked you to do these upgrades. We liked it the way it was. you know? it's like, I'm like, what are you guys going to do with Neverfull? What are you, seriously? They're only putting out the seasonal special editions, and the classic monogram Neverfull they're putting back into you're on the wait list. I'm like, but people want that bag. Let them buy that bag. I don't get it. I love the Dempsey too. I love the Dempsey. I like the Dempsey and the field tote. I think the field tote and the Dempsey are my favorite totes. I wish Brian was here. We have a love for the Marc Jacobs tote bag, but I have it shouldn't matter, but it matters. I do not like Kim Kardashian. And I do not like that she's repping Marc Jacobs. It bugs me. It shouldn't matter at all. But I'm like, why does this matter to me? It's like, as soon as I saw her repping the product, I'm like, I don't want but I just got my tote. I love my tote. Yeah, so Dempsey has more pockets than the field tote. I agree. And the Dempsey starts at a price that's reasonable. I like the Dempsey. I like all of my totes. The 30 is my favorite size tote. Rochelle says the tote gal. Chris says I didn't buy Fendi first because of Kim Kardashian collaboration. I'm happy I didn't get. Oh, wait a minute. Fendi first I didn't know there was a cart. That's before my time. I did not realize that because I've never been a Fendi follower. Dee Bean says it does matter to me too. I know it bugs me to heck and back that Kim Kardashian is the face of, or is the Marc Jacobs. Like, Donald Stones. Oh, I do like the medium Marc Jacobs tote. Yeah, I love the Marc Jacobs tote. I love the new one that they came out with, the leather that looks like denim. I think it's gorgeous. I love a gradation of colors. So it goes like kind of that faded, and it's leather. I think it's beautiful. Rochelle, yes, a good bucket bag. Mia Bella, I love oversized totes. I do too. D. Higginbotham, Fendi Skims. Oh, that was a thing. Hey, has anybody actually worn Skims? I've seen only like Hope Scope do reviews on Skims, but I'm 300 pounds. I'm not wearing Skims. Nothing. I'm not even if they had a up line, plus line, or whatever. I don't wear shapewear. My shape is round. I'm good with it. I want to be able to walk, breathe, and sit down comfortably. Let's see. Rochelle says, "Hi, Mia D. Higginbotham. I'm not a Kardashian fan either." Rochelle, yeah, I thought that they shouldn't have chosen her. Well, the thing with Kim Kardashian is she's famous for being famous, right? Well, I think her sister Kendall, is it Kendall, the one who's the model? At least she's a model. I mean, that's what she's doing. She's modeling clothes, Kim is just famous because people know who she is. I don't know. I don't watch her show. I don't have anything really against her, but knowing that I've seen her wear in public at all the award shows, that are the photos and the publicity, she's not the person I look at for fashion anything, because her aesthetic, her look, what she projects herself to be, I don't see it. I mean, like you wear monotones, you wear like all creams, you wore that stupid Balenciaga tape outfit. I mean, you're trendy, and I don't see myself as any of those things. So it's like, why am I gonna buy something that you're representing? Because I don't like what you wear. MHR, I'm a Kardashian fan, especially Kim and Khloe. Jolie Simple's opinion, done uploading my car. Where's my bottle? Corkscrew. Let me see. Let me read down here. Let's see. Anyone can't deal with the Kardashians. That from Michelle. Andrea. Skims does clothes non-shapy. I've looked at the t-shirts. Don't buy. Not a K fan. I like I am a Kardashians fan. Ball corkscrew priorities. Yes. Chris with chats. I was hoping that after the Balenciaga snafu and her being married to, those words, they would stop hyping her up. That's what I don't understand. Like, and she says brands use Kim because people talk about her wherever she is. That does make sense. Don's Donuts. Hello, Jolie. D. Higginbotham. Well, she wrecked Marilyn's dress. They let her wreck that dress. They wanted her to wreck that dress. They're not archivists. Ripley's, believe it or not. They wanted the publicity more than they cared about the dress. MHR. Kim has Skims brand. Chloe has jeans line. Yeah. I mean, I've seen their clothes on YouTube and people reviewing them and their swimsuit lines and makeup lines and all kinds of products. I even had a Khloe Kardashian perfume at one point, but I just don't identify with Kim as somebody who, I mean, I don't see her carrying the Marc Jacobs tote bag in life in general. It just doesn't seem like really, it's like, I don't get it. Let's see. But Crystal chats, Kim cannot be held responsible for, oh yeah, Kanye's just Kanye. D. Higginbotham, it's made me sick. That dress was custom to me. Well, the whole point, D, about that dress was what made it amazing, and Jacob has talked about this, is that it matched Marilyn's skin tone perfectly. It was an illusion dress. You can't do that on Kim. You're not the same. What would have been better is if they had made an exact duplicate in Kim's skin tone with the same shades of beads, so she just looked at this walking, sparkling goddess. But then that's not what they wanted. They wanted the hype of, oh, she's wearing Kim's dress. Or not Kim. Kim's wearing Marilyn's dress. Let's see. That made me, okay, so Krista chats, I've had to admit that good American jeans are really good. Krista chats, and she can thank her husband. The whole family is persona non grata. Andrea V, yeah, good American is good. Don Stones, do Marc Jacob tote bags ever go on sale? Yes, but not through Marc Jacobs. If you get them through other vendors, they do. So if other vendors carry them, like Saks or those places, they'll go on sale. But they're never on sale. I've never seen them on sale on the marcjacobs.com site. Rachel, I bought some stuff from the Kmart line circa 2010. That was very young then. Andrea, I don't dislike K-Rads. Just don't care. Yeah. Krista chats, Chris, if I do something wrong, I know that my husband can face consequences socially because of my behavior. Rochelle, sorry, Sears, D. Higginbotham, I don't blame Kim for Kanye's stupidity. Marc Jacobs used to have sales on their website. I don't know. I don't follow enough Marc Jacobs. I've had a bunch of Marc Jacobs brands things or bags, but I was upset with Marc Jacobs after they discontinued their beauty line. They had the best lipstick ever. And when they discontinued their beauty line, I was so mad. I was like, Marc Jacobs who? I'm not friends with you anymore. So, but I like I don't know. I like all the totes. I've always been a tote person, so I keep looking for them. I keep looking at them. I look at all the brands for totes, which is why I thought I'd have a Neverfull someday. I like the Fendi Sunshine tote, but after Winnie B, I was like, I'm never getting one of those. If she said they're too heavy, I'm like, nope. No. Did you guys watch Cassie Thorpe's video today about her wedding dress shopping in London. They were looking at Vivienne Westwood, and man, there's some gorgeous stuff. Thinking of Marilyn Monroe's dress made me think of the Vivienne Westwood stuff. I wish we had. I look for her stuff all the time. I'm new to that brand as anything. I keep looking for one of those Yasmin bags because Super Jacob keeps talking about it. And I'm just like, why are you so expensive? Donuts, I love totes. Totes are just, I put bags in totes. Like I put purses in totes. Like, for example, this is a tote. You'll see this unboxing later this month. This type of bag, which is very small and cute, I would use to put my wallet in, and I throw these in totes. And all my other stuff that I really need is in the tote. This holds my stuff I need to run into the store with, and this stays in the car. Because what I need in here probably doesn't, what's in here probably can't stay in the car. Mainly it's my wallet, but also my lipstick. I always have lipstick with me, so I don't leave my bags in the car. So I leave totes in the car with things I don't need. If I just need to run into the store and grab something, or if I'm going shopping, and I always have a tote bag, some type of large tote. And I have a lot of stitching projects, so I think I left it in the car. I do. I always go on trips and stuff with stitching projects, so I always have a big tote for all my notions and things like that. D. Higginbotham, Yasmin bags are a bit pricey. Yeah, they are. Moses Corner, I have Aspinall of London large tote in purple, big and beautiful, was $800, but would trade. I love that Aspinall. I don't have anything else to trade, guys. I'm out of trade material. I've been going through my collection to the point that I've been slowly divesting my LV collection. I am down to 3 bags of LV. They're my diehard. I'll keep them forever. I say that a lot about things, but these ones I like the Speedy. So I have 2 Speedies and 1 messenger bag left, and that's it. So most of the stuff I have now is all contemporary. It's what I prefer to use. It's what makes me happy. I love Dooney, makes me the happiest because their quality. Coach, I like Coach. I admire Coach. It doesn't make me as happy as Dooney, but I think they both serve different purposes for me. Chris, how interesting when she was talking about price ranges for wedding dresses. I don't know where there was such a range. Oh, so I have a wedding dress story. I was listening to Cassie's. So my aunt, who's no longer alive, she was married in 1950s? Her dress was on the cover of Vogue. Yeah, cover of Vogue. It was a sample dress. They had to track it down, and she was able to buy it. And so it was a long time ago, 50s, right? And so when I went to go look for a wedding dress, and this is in 2007, I really didn't have much expectation. I didn't want to get married in a wedding. I wanted to elope. That didn't happen. And I didn't know anything about shopping for a wedding dress. You normally don't until you have to, right? You don't. And then this is 2007. So it was 2006 when I was looking at the dress, and it was before Say Yes to the Dress was a huge hit, and there was a couple of bridal places, and as a plus size person, it's hard enough to find a wedding dress. So I ended up getting a custom made, custom modified dress. So one of my friends is a seamstress in Dee Dee Bean and Chris Chats with Chris might know this. She works on the Fiesta Texas dresses. The Fiesta every year there's a huge festival in San Antonio where there's it's called Fiesta, and they have the queens, the parades, the princesses, and it's these beautiful gowns. These are like $20,000 gowns, all hand embroidered and beaded. She does those. She works on one or two every year. And it's very lucrative. Anyway, she did my dress, and it is and at the time it was this very elaborate, extremely fussy dress. And it's not what I wanted. I wanted a classic A-line $300 dress. That's not what I got. I got $1,000 custom dress. The dress wore me. I look beautiful in that dress. That dress is gorgeous. There's a picture of it in my community post, but it was not what I wanted. And so when Cassie Thorpe was talking about how the emotions she wasn't expecting when she tried on this wedding dress, to feel like she wasn't expecting it, you never do. And about wedding dresses, because there's so much more emotional tied up in there than you really think about. You're like, oh, it's just dress shopping. It is not just dress shopping. If Cassie Thorpe does not end up with 2 or 3 dresses, I will be shocked. I will be shocked because this is emotional for everybody. It's a big deal wedding. Yeah, the price range of the wedding dresses. When I bought my dress in 2007 for $1,000, I about fell over. I thought that was astronomically, insanely expensive at the time. Now it's almost like, oh yeah, a generic wedding dress out of David's Bridal today, just walking in to buy a dress is over $2,000. Period. I used to watch Say Yes to the Dress. Bridal gowns are outrageously expensive. They are. MHR, haha, a bag and a tote. Yeah. How that's a great way to hide a new bag purchase from my husband. Yes, it is. Don's Donuts. Me too, D. I love that show. I love Say Yes to the Dress. I love, what's his name? Randy. He also does his own bridal. But bridal in general, bridal is just crazy. Crystal Chats, yeah, over 100 pounds in beads dresses are incredible. Yeah, those Fiesta dresses, the bead work. The lady I know who does the beading, she has to order all her beads from Germany. And it used to be you could just buy loose Swarovski, and then Swarovski's clamp down on that. But you can still get it if you get it through the factory. I think you have to get it. She has connections, but they sit there and they literally those dresses are 40 pounds on. She says the girls wearing those dresses is amazing. They're sitting on floats going down the river in dresses that are like heavy, and these women are size 8. You know, they're small women, and they're normally strapless. So it's all the understructure of that garment that keeps that garment there. It's phenomenal. Please describe the gray blue color from Coach. I have no Coach store near me. Also, as you state, the color looks gray on. Yes, Carol. So Carol, it's actually a very light blue going towards gray. If you like that gray, you will not like that purchase if you're looking at the stock photos. There are some videos online I've seen where it shows the color more. It's more of a light, pale gray blue, more like a blue-gray pearl color. Not iridescent, but you know how a light blue goes a little gray, but not the way that shows on the stock photos. Looks like it should be like a slate gray. It's not. It's a beautiful blue, but if you're looking at that to have a beautiful gray, you're going to be like, what? This is too pale. It no justice. And I've seen there's a couple. If I can, I'll see if I can run by the store and do a video. I don't know if they're going to have that one at the outlet yet, because I only live next to an outlet. I don't live next to a regular Coach store. Rochelle, wedding dresses are insanely pricey, not to mention needing to be custom fitted. The whole process is crazy. Yes, mine was the same price wise. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Deacon about, they will be embellished. Oh my, yeah, Cassie Thorpe is not a plain Jane white satin girl. Have you seen, I mean, her mom's closet, by the way, when she wore that dress to the Chanel, I was like, man, that was your mom's coat. That thing's gorgeous. Chats with Chris. I saw someone build a dress out of recycled phone something recently, and her dress was also insanely heavy. Yeah. Don's Donuts, getting very tired. Good night, everyone. Yeah, you know what? It's 8:30 here from my time. I am going to get off here too. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me and listen to my rant, although it was very much like everywhere, because I was going to write down a script, and then I was like, that's not me. I do everything off the cuff, So anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. I'll be back next week on Monday, and hopefully we'll have some stuff in between. I have a really cool unboxing happening on Saturday. It's still in the mail, so it's going to be a video between the videos, and it should be here tomorrow. It's a trade, and it's another cool trade. Anyway, oh, wait a minute. No, okay, Winnie, I'm not going. I'm staying here with you. Guys, if you all leave, it's fine. I'm going to hang out with Winnie. I'm not going anywhere. My bestie just showed up. Not going. As I said, it's only 8:30. I can stay for another half hour. It's fine. Good night. Bye, everyone, except for Winnie. Winnie, I'm hanging out. I'm not leaving. I'm really not leaving. But a lot of people are leaving because it is late. Is Winnie? Winnie. That was fun. Chris. Carol, thank you. I was excited. Thought it might be gray, be more gray than blue. If it's pretty, I'll still purchase. I say go with it. It's light. It's still a gray blue. It's called gray blue. It's not blue. It's not gray. It's somewhere like a stormy sky, but not too stormy. Does that make any sense? Does that help at all? I think it looks more like the inside of the abalone shell, not iridescent, but that light pale gray, blue gray. Yeah, so Winnie, we've been talking for a while. You've missed all the fun. I've ranted, I've raved, I've complained about Coach and then LV, their new runway, because I don't like their new ready to wear, because I think it is like the worst combination of stripes you've ever seen. Yay, Luxational. Hey, Jolene. Somebody come unpack my house. Oh, Jolene, I'm so sorry. I hate moving. I hate it. I hate moving. I hate packing. I have organized things so much. I don't know where I've put things. Like, I seriously was looking for I'm looking for my green Valentina bag because I wanted to wear it. And then, can I find where I put it? No. And I'm going to find it when I don't need it. Like, I need to get more organized. Like, I need to have, like, color schemes. Like, my green bags are in this cubby. My white bags are in that cubby. I have probably more brown bags than any color bag. How do you guys... Okay, not everybody has over 100 bags like I do, but if you have a large collection, how do you store your bags? Let me know. I need to know. Bye, Melissa. I don't have a good system. Chris. Winnie. Many shelves. You should see my office. I would love to see your collection of totes. I've seen just a few photos of your totes. Your tote collections are just, I love your tote collections. You have the most beautiful totes. And I like that you use them. And you're like, hello, this is my tote. Let's see. I have Chris. I have the issue of having fur and no idea of how to properly store them because it sits them down, they get ruined. So fur, you can hang them up by the straps, but you have to rotate them often, and depending on how you put them, where did I put those? Oh, they're right here. Are they over here? I have these really cool hooks that I need to... Where did I put them? I just had them yesterday. See, this is how I keep losing stuff. I put things down, I move something else. Like, where did I put that? It's all on my desk somewhere. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And you know what? I need to hydrate. I've been talking for 2 hours. I don't know how Jacob can do this for 6 hours and not eat. Sometimes he has a snack, but I'm like, how? You know? My Kingdom for corkscrew. That's why you buy cheap wine, that you don't have to have a corkscrew. I buy expensive beer and cheap wine, $5 or less. Winnie says, "Ooh, those purse hanger things." Yep. Oh yes, that helps. Like, I have a purse tree behind me, but I rotate them out a lot. So the thing with fur is you don't want to set them down because you don't want to bald out the fur. You want them to hang and have a lot of air around them. And the other thing with fur that's I only know this because my aunt had mink furs, and my grandmother and my mom had seal fur coats. So fur is more durable than you think. I have cow fur. It's okay. You just, but I think because your fur, I think you have that skunk fur, Fendi. I think, isn't that what you have? That needs You just want to keep it so it's hanging and aired out and not touching things. Temu has some good bag hangers. Yes, they do. I love Temu. They have everything. Like facial. I have a horrible system right now. Some are in dust bags in the closet, nicely arranged, and some are displayed on shelves in my bedroom, and some are displayed in my closet. Jolie, the cheap stuff gives me a headache. You probably have issues with tannins. Hey, Winnie. Hi, Chi. Carol says, I have well over 100 bags. I have dedicated a bedroom to them, and each has their own cubby, and watch TV. We watch TV together and visit and tell them all about my... That is awesome, Carol. I wish I had a room just for bags. Laura, hi, Winnie. Winnie says, Carol, yes, I love that. Jolie says, yes. I like... I don't know if there's a good or a bad system. I think as long as you rotate them and they don't get squashed, and if you are going to put them on a shelf, like mine are stacked and packed, but I constantly am moving them around. If you leave them alone, you should probably put them in the dust bag because you don't want contact. Like, the enemy to leather in general is moisture. Too much moisture or too dry. They're kind of very temperamental. If you put them in a nice, even temperatured place and you moisturize them once every couple of years, they're fine. They're totally fine. If you live in Louisiana or Florida, Jolie, where it's humid and pretty much like tropics, yeah, you don't do that. you don't do that. You want to probably not even store them in a dust bag, to be honest, because you don't want them to retain moisture. They're probably too damp. Too damp is bad. Chats with Chris, I need shelving, some sort, because I have lots of bags. And okay, so the other thing about storage bags is I have some in bins temporarily. You do not want to keep your bags in bins. They do not do well in airtight sealed containers. You think that's a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's actually a really bad thing. Natural fibers, natural materials, they do not like to be suffocated in airtight, because that's how they can get mold issues. If you have moisture in there, they need air circulation. Too dry, no, not good. My grandma had a mink stole that was stored in a closet. Literally the fur fell out when we tried to remove it. Yeah. Like, seriously, you can store mink in a closet, but here's the thing. When you store your mink coat, first of all, you have to have a coat hanger, not just a regular hanger. So the shoulders of the coat hanger are rounded, right? Rounded, so the coat doesn't go straight. And you have to have space. That coat cannot touch anything else. It has to have dedicated space, air around it, or else it will just fall apart. And if she never ever took it out, never rotated it, and it got too dry, fur comes right off. Fur's maintenance, guys. Fur's maintenance. Jolie, yep. My dust bags are in storage. Is a swamp here. Yeah, you can't like if I was in Louisiana, anywhere, Mississippi, Alabama, I'd have damp rid by the bucket in my house, or dehumidifiers. Here where we live, we need to humidify the air. It's so wet, it's so dry here. The problem with leather is it can get dry rot. So if you have leather that dries out and it starts to it does not just get crumbly. It it goes from crinkly dry to rotting, literally rotting. I know this because I have a couple Bibles that are 200 years old that you have to moisturize the leather because they're leather bound. And I need to find those because they're stored somewhere in my attic. They're family Bibles, and I need to find that Bible. And some of them it's like I have a dictionary, a leather bound dictionary, one of Webster's earlier dictionaries. Again, I learned all this stuff about leather because it's shoes and books, book bindings, shoes and book bindings, and then it translated to bags. I take them out and play with them every once in a while. It was shoved in amongst the other clothes. Yep, that's what did it. Miss Mia Bella, the collection is stored in our master closet baskets and closet shelving. Yeah, as long as here's the thing, Mia Bella, you live in Louisiana, so here's the thing about Louisiana. I don't know what part of Louisiana you're in. There's the north part and the south part, right? So my aunt lives in Monroe, Louisiana, and I wanted to move and go to college in Baton Rouge because my grandmother lived in Beaumont, Texas, and I wanted to be close, but not that close. Like I didn't want to go to school in Houston, and I didn't want to go to school. The only school in Beaumont is an engineering school. I didn't want to go. I wasn't engineering material, so I was like, oh, I can go to Baton Rouge. And then I started looking at it. I'm like, I don't want to go to Baton Rouge. It was not for me. The weather, even the weather in Beaumont. Oh, East Texas, it is like swamp. It's like it's like the mosquitoes that could like carry you off. They're so big. So like it is too humid. Luxation, I have a question. I've heard that LV Vachetta only patinas in a certain color, then stops. Is that true? It will keep coloring. It's the oils that does it. So it's not that it can. Oh, I'll show you. So my bag of purse things. This is an LV strap, actually. This strap came with a tag, an LV Vachetta tag that was the light Vachetta. I ended up using a moisturizer that changed the color of it because it's just oil. It was so dry. This is starting to get dry rot because it was so dry. So when I moisturized it, it just took all of that oil and it changed the color. This was a bright white Vachetta LV strap that went to a leather tag. So yeah, it will keep getting darker, especially if you use any kind of moisturizer on it. Mm-hmm. Once the Vachetta seals up over the years, the color changes slowly. Yes, it slows down. My daughter-in-law lives in Beaumont. Yes, I know Beaumont very well. My grandparents were there, and I went to school there for one semester, and I went there every year for Christmas, and went there a lot, actually. It's a whole different universe, that part of Texas. And a little town in it. Yep. Luxational, thanks, Jolie. I'm a baddie on my LV forever bags. Wrestling, really? Really? You do not. I have never done that. Does that seal and stop the color change, or is that gonna turn them darker? Because I've never used wrestling. I've just seen it. What's the white bag behind you? Carol's asking. This one? With the puppy dogs? Lumberton. Yeah, I don't want to live in Lumberton. No, thank you. Right. The oil will make it darker unless you are careful. And yeah. Yes. This is Okay, this unboxing will happen later this month. This is a Radley of London coronation bag. So it was for the Prince Charles turning into King Charles. But I bought it because, oh my gosh, Scotty dog, Corgi dog, Jack Russell Terrier dog. I had to. I love corgis. And then the little jets up here, and it's red, white, and blue. It's like, I mean, unless you know it's a coronation bag, you don't know. I mean, it says so on the inside, but I got it for the puppy dogs. Jolie, tell the story about how you conditioned the vaqueta on the demiers or speedy. Oh no, they don't get water stains and the color changes. Yeah, sun exposure changes. It's beautiful. Yeah, this bag is gorgeous. So it has like a bright white trim and like almost like a pale eggshell pink color. I couldn't tell that from the stock photo. I got this from Macy's for a third of the price because these are really pricey. But we live in America. We don't really care about the, some other monarchies crowning, but I like the bag because of the dogs. I love dogs. We used to have a corgi mix. I've always wanted a Skye Terrier. Now, I know this is a Scotty dog, but a Skye Terrier is a version of a Scotty dog. And my husband and I were talking about it, that we might be open to a Jack Russell someday. Because we were looking, our big dog is a Great Dane. And he has kidney disease. And he is 8.5. Great Danes live to be 10. And we can only monitor his health, but he's not going to be with us very long or much longer. So we value every day we have with him, and we spoil him rotten. And so we were talking about, well, when the time comes, would we want another Great Dane? And we both agreed, like, we can't do it. We love this Great Dane, and I said, I can't do another Great Dane. But we still have a Watson, and Watson's a pug, and he's a young pug, and he will live a long time because his health is better. So I said, well, we can't not have a companion for Watson. So we're kind of maybe looking at talking about small dog instead of a big dog, because we love our Great Dane so much. But they're awesome dogs. But he's not gonna. If I have Milo for 2 more years, I'll be very happy. Very, very happy. We will be very fortunate. We will know more in 3 more months when we do more blood work, how his numbers look. But there's nothing you can do for kidney disease for my beautiful Great Dane. So Jolie says it was 1990 monogram bag. That was sheer crusty old vaqueta. Looks good now. Really? That's awesome. I need to see that when I go visit you. I'm going to be visiting Jolene, by the way, everybody, in about a month. End of this month. I think if they were, but yes, you massaged it. Yep. Chris, I've seen your Celine toad on the pre-loved market, but yeah, the inside's always peeled. The inside of this one's actually peeled. A little bit, not too bad, because it's a coated canvas. It's a coating inside. It's not leather interior. Mm-mm. So you can probably seal it. Winnie was talking about that. Chris, I've got you covered on one. I want to do what Ed Braun. Oh my gosh. Hey, Winnie, are you going live tomorrow? Because I'm going to be sad if you're not. You and Ed? I asked a question. Silence. Type faster. Internet, send faster. This was dinner, by the way. I had iced tea and a McChicken from McDonald's on the way home. Yay, live tomorrow. Thank you for the question. Yeah, it was just the only thing I could think of, because it's like I've asked you all the questions. I've asked you and Ed questions, but I want to know, probably what I really want to know, how did he get started dyeing patent leather vernis, essentially LV? Like, you're still, those are not cheap. Even on the cheap, you're still spending over $100 for any vintage LV anything. And then you're like, I'm gonna dye this with dye. I'm like, I'm still terrified. I'm not that brave yet. I want to be that brave. I could put acrylic paint on something, but dyeing patent leather, I'm like, whoa. Chris, I'm currently trying to find my husband's late night sushi. Jolie, where can I leave a question, Winnie? On her community page, Jolie. There's on the Winnie's community page. Jackie knows more about me than anybody else, I think. That's because I pay attention and I stalk you like your best friend or ex-best friend. Winnie BLV, Jolie on the community page post. Jolie, simple opinion. I've done it. Little Mama's House. I know that's a movie. Wait, no. Ed is so talented. I want to see. So my friend was gonna give me one of her old beat up, sun bleached, Doonies, but then she watched Ed's video of she had bought one of Ed's previous refurbished LV, and she bought it, right? And then Tema, she has this Dooney that's been sun bleached and it just needs it needs to be redyed. There's nothing you can do to fix it. And she was gonna send it to me and I was gonna pay for the shipping and I was gonna play with it and restore it, right? And then she saw Ed's video and she's like, Jackie, don't hate me. I'm like, what? She's like, I don't want to give you the bag anymore. I want to try and do this. I'm like, go for it. It's your bag. Yeah, that's all I was going to do with it was learn how to do it on your bag. And she was like, okay. But now I'm like, dang it, I really wanted to try because I don't have. She has a Florentine leather, beautiful, large satchel in a blue that I was just like, man, I want to try dyeing that bag so bad. When he says there was no way Ed was losing that competition, he's amazing. He painted that, he turned that bag into a new color, painted witches on it, and then said it smells like children. I wanted to jump through the screen and take that bag running. I don't even like that movie, guys. I am not that fan. I'm not a fan of that movie. I'm okay with it, but I don't love it. There's people who love it. Yes, I understand. But I'm like, that's so hilarious. Like, you knew it was the Sanderson sisters. You knew what movie it was from. You knew it was Hocus Pocus. And then that tag, I'm like, who can win other than him? He dyed that entire bag. Little Mama's House is the holy grail of bag fixing. Is this somebody I should be watching? Is Little Mama's House a YouTube? Ed killed that challenge. Oh yeah, I want to hand him something like, you should be doing this for a business. He should be doing that for a business. He should just be buying all the LVs on the side hustle and start selling them after he's fixed them up. When he says, you're saying I was robbed. Yes, you were, Winnie, because I thought that bag transformation was amazing. I think it was really between you and Ed. Jolie. And I also, here's the thing. I wanted Autumn's bag too, though. I was like, Autumn, I want that bag. If you don't want that bag, it's vintage Dooney. It's gorgeous. I love it. Jolie, Winnie knows she's as bag sick as the yeah. Man, I'm kidding. Yeah, no one refurbed compares with Ed. Ed didn't refurb. Ed transformed. He took something that was, not just did he take lemons and made lemonade, he took old gnarly lemons and made yummy tasty lemonade. It's like that vintage of bag, that metallic-y, not 2000s, shiny seas, the ones, okay, this is what I was talking about in that one video where what type of bag you should be buying right now. I just on eBay bought a bag for $10 that's a Coach. It costs more to ship than to buy the bag, because it was a bag in style 10 years ago that it's old enough to be old, but not old enough to be cool, So it's old, like, that's an old bag, But here's the deal. That old bag from 10 years ago is still really well made. The leather is still really good. And that he took that ridiculous color bag and he made it look phenomenal. And I've actually seen people do this with the Portland leather good bags. They've taken them and re-dyed them with that Angelus paint. Amazing. Amazing. You know? Winnie, I'm kidding. No more refurb comps with Ed. Yeah, no, he's gonna win every time. Chris says, I thought you were rehabbing my LV bag myself and replacing the handles, but I heard LV won't touch it. Yeah, no, they won't touch it. But think here about LV, they won't touch the handles. They won't touch the bag if you've had it taken anywhere else. They won't touch the bag if the canvas is cracked. Okay, so as long as your canvas isn't cracked, it's just replacing the leather, they will fix it. But to be honest, it's your bag. Just have fun with it. Use it. Who cares? It's like I've refurbed them with LV, a couple. It's expensive. I think it's becoming more and more expensive. It used to be, if you watch Dial M Style, Michelle. Anyway, she used to work for LV. When she was working for LV, it was like $300 to redo, Vachetta. I did my Boxer bag. It was $600 to redo the trim on that. It's expensive, and then the Totally GM cost me $1,400. It's ridiculous. Let's see, Winnie. I think we have set parameters on it. Like, is to bring the bag back to life. Okay, completely transforming the bag makes it into a gorgeous new bag, Ed. Yes, that's Ed. Monica K. Ed makes art. He should. Okay, Miss Yoda, whom I love. Miss Yoda needs to start painting some bags. She would make a fortune. I would be the first person to order one. Jolie, my artistic powers, and here. And you can see where I've added stick figures. Winnie, Jolie, today, me, Ed, trying to tell me to paint diet, and I'm like, what? Me? No. Monica, Winnie, you rehab was the biggest transformation. I agree. And it's like I really thought it was cool. I still think it's cool. I picked the bag. Monica, that's a great video. I would love to see. Andrea V, I voted for Winnie. I loved Ed's bag, but rehab wins. Yeah. Winnie says has done a painting PLG bag. Yeah, wait a minute. Yoda? Did Yoda do a PLG painting bag? Winnie, I'm sending you that, Jackie. Yes! Yeah. Oh, speaking of Yoda, you missed my live unboxing. I got a box in the mail today. I bought this from Miss Yoda. I'm still paying for it. Guys, I'm still paying for it. It's not paid off yet. She just sent it to me. I bought this. Yes. Isn't it gorgeous? I know it's a metallic bag, like Winnie, you don't do metallics, but I love this bag. Yeah, I'm actually talking to Yoda about doing a painting for my house. I still told her I can't pay for it till January, after January, because nobody got money. Not in December. December's like dead month. Oh wow, gorgeous. Yes, Winnie. I bought her Asphodel of London bag because she didn't like it, and she tried selling it for months and months and months. But she was selling it on Mercari, and part of the problem with Mercari is that it's a brand that people don't really know. If you search on Mercari for Asphodel London, there's only a few hits. And then on her vlog sale, most of us still don't really know Asphodel London, so it's not really like, oh, it's still a $500 bag going out, even if you bought it on sale, because originally I think it was $800 that she and Dawn got it, and it's just the wrong size for Yoda. Man, it's been a long day. I had the worst day at work today. it's just one of those days. It's the weather's changing and my back is screaming at me because of the weather change and the pressure and then the allergies. I'm like, is today over yet? But this is fun. I love lives. I actually need to do. I've been looking at my analytics, guys, and looking to see what happens when I get up to the how to get up to monetization, because I've just come to the conclusion that is what happens with YouTube. I can't turn it off. It's an automatic thing that will happen no matter what. It's already happening. I mean, you're already seeing ads, so it's not like you can't choose not to have ads. Everything has ads now. So I'm figuring, well, I'm just going to go for it. I might as well figure out how to do this YouTube thing. And I need my watch hours to go up. I'm like, what the heck does that mean? It's like, okay, so I'm trying to learning how to do this new thing that is just a hobby. It's like, this is still like, this is not my job. This is my fun time. This is my fun time. And Winnie, I watched your video. I know you said you got really low views on it, but I thought it was interesting. I think it just proves that your audience, Winnie, is not they're not going to start their own YouTube channel. Winnie, Jackie, you should be getting good watch hours. Yeah, I have. I think I have great hours, but according to get monetization, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours. Both of those things have to happen. So even if I got 1,000 subscribers, but I don't have 4,000 watched hours, you don't get monetized, according to what I'm reading. Winnie, I think you should leave the video up. I think so too, Winnie. I think it was a good video. Winnie says, I should have bought a junk Speedy and then transformed it into a mini Speedy. Oh, that's cool. I already have. Well, that's what Autumn did, kind of, almost, when she bought that Calvary bag. 4,000 hours. What do you have? I have 1,900 hours, I think, of watch hours, or 2,100 hours of watch time. And I need to have 4,000. So I'm a little under. So I figured I just need to do longer videos, do more lives. Because apparently people like longer videos, if people who like you guys who watch. But my daily videos are between 4 and 10 minutes because my analytics originally showed that people really only stayed around for 4 minutes. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll do 4 short videos. That's fine. And then my friend Linda said, no, Jackie, they're only doing is staying around for 4 minutes because your videos are 4 minutes. You need longer videos. I'm like, I don't know what I need. I says, I'm just going to hang out. Julie says, I watched it too, and makes comments when yes, I'm part of the no one who watched. When I will. I'm way too lazy to take down a video. Yeah, especially since you had to edit that one. Or no, you didn't edit that one. You edited the one you just did. Chris, somehow I have 46 hours of watch time. Well, yeah, people will watch it over and over again. Winnie B, you're close. You post quite a bit. You'll make it. Andrea V, Winnie is my queen. I'll get to it, but now priority since I'm not making a channel. Exactly. Winnie B, it took me 5 months to monetize. I thought, oh my God, I'll have tons and tons of subs. Then nope. Chat to Chris, I can upload a 28-second video on YouTube. It tells me something, only watch 22 seconds. Oh yeah, that's I'm not too worried about it. I'm just having fun. I never thought I'd have this many subs. I never thought I'd have this much fun with YouTube. I never thought I'd have so many friends. And then they get them go meet friends. So next year I'm trying to I really want to go to Virginia, Winnie, next year. That's one of my goals, is to go meet you. I have a best friend not, did I say Virginia? I meant Tennessee. My best friend's in Virginia, and Tennessee's right next door. So I wanted to get up there. We're thinking about bringing our dogs. We have to see. This year's been rough. This year's been real rough. So we don't know. Let's see. Yes, do more lives. You're very informative, entertaining. Yay! Thank you, Carol. Is coming up with clickable titles. Okay, my thumbnails suck. I don't have thumbnails because you know why? Thumbnails require work, real work. I have to have a photo. I have to think of like graphics. I have to put like keywords. I'm like, guys, I load a video every day. I'm like, I, it's hard enough. I'm just putting in descriptive words into my titles so I know what they are. I'm not even trying to lure people in. I'm trying to know, what does this video say? Because what's in this video? Because I don't remember. You know, it's like, what the heck? Winnie says, yeah, I'll meet you. It's time I meet people. Yes, Winnie. Julie, I can't do lives. I don't know enough about anything except operating room nursing. Hey, you know the important stuff. I want people like you. Carol, where in VA? I'm next door to New North Carolina. My friends live. What's the name of that place? It's where the Coast Guard is in he. I don't remember. I've even been there. Bad friend, right? I want to say Yorktown. I think that might be wrong though. I was born in North Carolina. I was born in Durham, North Carolina. Mm-hmm. Just a screenshot, then remove background, big words. Just a screenshot, then remove background, big words. Done. I don't know. When I load my videos, I just use the videos that are the pictures that YouTube picks. I didn't know I could. Can you edit them in Studio, or do you have to? I mean, from what I know, I've had to Norfolk. I don't know if it's in Norfolk. Birkenbait. Hey, or No, I saying that word. Burkina Bry. Hi, Jackie. I love your channel. I look forward to your videos every day. Keep the up. Yay! Thank you. Yes. So far, I have filmed all the way to the end of the month, and at some point, I'm going to end up with not enough stuff to film every day. But until that happens, enjoy. Carol says, Winnie, I live in Elizabethtown. Jolie, if I went live with someone else, that'd be cool. Jolie, you can go live with me. Carol, I'm still trying to figure out how to do lives. I'm still like novicey, but let's talk about when we meet up this month. Norfolk, only 45 minutes away. Winnie, ooh, okay. I live up East Tennessee. Chats with Chris. I can't be bothered with making clever thumbnails because I never pick a video off the thumbnail. But I've heard many, many, many people say thumbnails are the most important thing you can do because that's what gets people to that first click. And normally if you take enough time to click on the video, you're going to probably watch the video. I don't know. I've been interested. Thumbnails are your favorite things to do. You do have good thumbnails, Winnie. I will admit it. But then I watch all your videos. So it's not like I'm choosing them. How did I find you? It must have been through Autumn. I watch videos because of personality. You can upload thumbnails that could... I'm really hoping I don't fall into this YouTube trap. Carol says the handbag in the thumbnails is what gets me every time. Huh, cool. Autumn's led me to Winnie and others. Yeah, Chris, same thing. The crazy face text color background thumbnail. I'm trying not to fall into the trap where it changes how I present, because I've noticed that with some of YouTubers, some of the criticisms is lack of growth. But I think what they're really saying is not so much lack of growth, but sometimes you turn into like an infomercial. Like, and I have a hard time with um I don't know, there's a nice way to say this. I want sponsorships because sponsorships is how you pay your bills on this part-time gig. But I do have a problem with sponsorships that don't relate to the person I'm watching. Does that make sense? You know? I found when he threw a live with Jacob. Now I watch her more. Yes, Andrea. When you have Jack fallen and suck into the hole. Yeah, I have. Oh, I love a good Jacob. I love Jacob. I don't know how he did. 9 years is how he's done this. 9 years of experience and plus whatever else he's done in his life. Winnie, love your thumbnails, face expressions. Watch them all. Monica, thank you. I watch Jackie every day. Thank you, Monica. Luxational, the whole me to, yeah, love my sponsors. They are stuff I would buy. Yeah, see, well, Winnie, yours makes sense. That make you have roses and you have the Simbano bags. I'm missing some of the jewelry. I think the one that bugs me the most is Ideal Jewelry. Not with you. It's just that it's like they hit everybody up at the same time, and all of a sudden there's a whole wave, an entire wave of people doing the same sponsorships. It's like I've heard about this jewelry from everybody I watch now. But then I love Vivea shoes. I'm not sponsored by them, but I love their shoes. So I don't know. It's just uh you're not gonna see me doing a vacuum sponsorship. You're not gonna see me doing, a hair dryer sponsorship, obviously, or shampoo. But if it was handbags, purses, clothes, yeah, I'd do that. But I think part of the problem is like even like okay, so Yoda did a sponsorship with Read Your Heart, and I think she's done it twice. And I bought this ring with her code. I have pretty much worn this ring almost every day since I've bought this ring. Love it. But then you never hear Yoda ever talk about it. It's like, and I know she bought jewelry. She got jewelry. It's like, but I don't know. Yoda has a lot of jewelry though, and she's very bohemian, like super like artsy. And some of those jewelry is very like, I don't know if I'd pick that out for you, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me. She's my favorite. I probably won't ever get big enough to have sponsors, but if I do, they would be so cool. Jolie, Autumn, and I started around the same time, but we and work got in my way. Yeah. Winnie, oh my god, oh my favorite. I begged them for jewelry. Oh my god, my favorite. Ideal Jewelry? Really, Winnie? Chris, I really, really, really want a Zinni Optical sponsorship. That is my dream. I wear Zinni Optical glasses. I really like their glasses. I have for the last 3 or 4 years. We've only been buying from Zinni Optical. Yeah. I won't work with that other place again. Wait a minute. Which other place? Winnie. Oh, those. No, really? Yes, Ideal. They gifted like 3,000. That's amazing. Anna Louisa. I mean, that's the other one that you hear everybody sponsoring with. But I like Ideal enough so, but I've just got tired of every single person wrap them. At least with Amelia Rose, she wears it all the time. But even LV Lover CC, she wears her Ideal jewelry. She went to Hawaii and she wore that jewelry. And she it seems like extremely good jewelry. I've looked at it. It's just very delicate. I mean, look at what I'm wearing, guys. Do I look like I can't even choose one pair of earrings. I wear 2 sets of earrings. I wear 2 necklaces. I have like 7 bracelets on. And how many rings? There's 3 rings on this one finger. I am a maximalist. Ideal Jewelry is delicate. Do I look like a delicate flower? No. Oh, Anna Luisa ghosted me, but also jewelry turned Really? That's good to know. Winnie, I wear it quite a bit. I love it. Excellent jewelry. Oh, good. Yeah, you're doing it on a club. That's awesome. I might end up doing some studs. That's about the only thing I can wear. But I don't do delicate jewelry. I'm not a delicate person. I'm wearing stainless steel chains because I've broken the sterling silver and the gold ones. And the gold one, I was so mad. I love that necklace. That necklace is gorgeous. You know where it broke? At the clasp, where they can't fix it. I'm like, I'm not buying our gold necklace. I'm just not. I'm like, I'm wearing stainless steel. I'm not delicate. Just the way it is. Anyway, any questions from my favorite peoples? Commercial repetition is everywhere. I usually have Andrea V. I usually have something channel in the morning while getting ready. Now I already say word for word, like 4 long commercials. Hey, look, I'm repping Temu, guys. I have to do that. I don't have to, but I like Temu. I really like their platform. I like what they, I like the clothing. All my clothing. When I tell you all my clothing is now from Temu, like I have bought like 2 sets of underwear. I have 20 dresses. I have all these t-shirts. I bought 2 sets of jeans. I have shoes. I have all my jewelry right now. These necklaces, these earrings. It's all Temu. I like hook, line, and sinker. When I love something, I love something. Like Essone bags. They have gifted me 3. I have bought 6, and they're sending me another one because I'm doing another. They're not having the best luck with their reps or their YouTube presence. Like I have more people and views on my Essone bags than theirs, and I told them it's like, look, your company sounds like a car parts company. Essone does not sound like a bag company, but they can't change that. So I'm just like, well, I love your bags. I love the rustic look. I love the leather. I love the quality. And the more times I talk about it, the more people who've never seen it like it. I post it whenever I carry an Essone bag. I post it on my Facebook group because a lot of people want a bag that's leather, that's affordable. And I live in Texas. This is exactly where you would want to wear one of these crazy horse leather bags. This is where they are. You're looking so nice. Aw, thank you, Winnie. Let's see. Winnie. Oh my God, I missed the Orange Coach outlet bucket. I wanted it. Did it already sell out? Chris, chats with Chris. I'm sensitive to all metals. Yeah, I understand. Spend probably $2,000 on custom bling from Ireland during the pandemic. Can't wear it. No way, Chris. No way. Get a tiny. I want that tiny MK bowler bag. I really do. Andrea B. Chris is super sensitive too. See, that's why I wear stainless steel. Sterling silver stainless steel, titanium argentium, and some argentium will turn my fingers green. Because this is my skin has high uric acid because it's just my body chemistry. So I corrode metal. And plating, I will corrode plating right off the metal. So plating for some people, perfectly fine, can wear it forever. Not for me. Within 6 months, I will have eaten through the metal. Hey, Jolie, a fantastic color on Jack. This color shirt I'm wearing, this kind of orange pink color, it looks orange on my monitor, but it's actually a pink. I'm so sad. I love Halloween. Well, did you miss the Halloween? That just came out today. Yesterday was the day that launched. Are you telling me they're sold out of the Halloween bucket? I think Dee Dee just ordered one of the Halloween bags, but not the bucket. Do you have gout? Jolene, how do you know me so well, Miss Nurse? I actually have to take I think it's Apoquel. Not Apoquel. Apirinol. I don't know. One of those medications, I have to take 2 of them. Yeah, because of my uric acid count. Because gout sucks. I do eat red meat, which is part of the problem, but it's also why I stopped drinking alcohol years ago. My dad had it. I have it. My twin sister does not have it. I don't understand it. But yeah, hyaluronic acid sucks. Crystals. So gout is crystallizations in the joints, mostly affecting your big toe. Is a Western illness of rich diet, I guess, and alcohol. Red meat will do it. Meat, just too much protein. And here I am, diabetic, supposed to be eating a high protein, low carb diets, and high protein causes you to have gout. Yes, it's not fair. It's not fair. You know. Hi, Yurik. Do you have gout? Yeah. Yes, I'm sad. I cannot believe they sold out of that. How many of those? That's 2 days. Those were only online for 2 days, Winnie. Carol, I went crazy over the Coach Sun Orange. I love Halloween, always looking for deep orange bags. Oh, Carol, I like the canyon colored bags that Candy Sweet Love for LV. She still might have it. She had a Coach canyon color tabby. No, not tabby. What was it? It was I can't remember the name of the bag, but it was a beautiful rust orange, gorgeous bag. She had it for sale for a while on her vlog. I don't know if she ever sold it. Apoquil, yes. No, I can't say it. I know what you're talking. Yes, I take 200 milligrams every day, every single day. When high protein causes me to drop kidney stones. Yep. Jessica, do you think they can make limited quantities so that they sell it fast? I think that's what Coach is doing in general. I think they're making small batches of everything. It's good to know that Winnie and I get kidney stones too. Yeah, no, I think Coach is literally, because there's a new drop every 2 weeks, and that Halloween was online only, so it's not in stores. A lot of those collaborations or small things are just, to sell. And they had that exact bucket last year. I think the only thing that was really different was the cat. Not the cat, the cat bucket and the pumpkin bucket. They had last year. They had a candy corn. They didn't have it this year, but they had the cat face purse is different. But that's like $200. So luxational, Winnie. Okay, saw that bag, Winnie. Carol, Winnie. I'll pay double online watch. Dang it, no. Chris, I missed the drop of Halloween. I'll try to check its site. Yeah, it literally, honestly, hi Linda S. It literally, that Halloween just dropped the 1st. It dropped on the 1st midday. It went live on the outlet. Only the outlet is where you can get it, and there's spooky whatever. And if you haunt it, it might come back. They might release some, or people might return some. You don't know. Carol, I need it. My granddaughter needs it. Bougie. Monica, maybe they will. I hope they restock. Sell it in 2 days. That seems kind of ridiculous. Hello, Linda. I missed it, Jackie. If you do not show me, I missed. You did not show. I didn't know you were looking. I honest to God did not know. I'm telling you, I have an illness. I stalk that website. I look at both Outlet and Coach every single day, twice a day, to see what's new. Because that's how much they drop. I'm looking at what's going on sale. I'm looking at what's new. It's not healthy. I wish that the Halloween tote was black or orange. I don't like the big eyeball ones, and I don't like I like skeleton Coach horses, but I don't like the background. I don't know. I think they could have done something different. And I know that those are painted. So last year I did buy one of the Coach Halloween wristlets for my friend. She collects Halloween everything. Winnie Holy Grail bag. I missed the Halloween drops oh my goodness. Okay. I promise I should have texted you. Monica, Jack, you should make a weekly video on what's new at Coach. Man, I should. I have the illness. I have to learn how to do that. show a picture and do a live, or I don't know how to do that, so I can put it on the screen and show the images as I'm talking and doing a live or recording. I wish Coach offered pre-orders or collab bags. Yeah, the Scooby-Doo collection. I wanted that. I could have bought that Scooby-Doo Rogue, but the price that dropped at, I was almost ill. Thank goodness my Great Dane does not look like Scooby-Doo. If I had the classic Scooby coloring Great Dane, I would have bought that bag. Next year, don't forget. I will not forget. No, they're coming out. Coach is coming out with another Coach Disney collab. I don't know if they're coming out with another collab or if it's coming to the outlet on the 15th. It was on the Insider. I get emails. I get texts. I have people on my Facebook Coach groups that are like, they know drops more than I know drops, because sometimes the time zones, my time zone's a little bit different from where Coach is. Chris, I would even pay a premium to pre-order. Yeah. That's also what I've noticed with Coach. If you can catch Coach new at launch or on sale, it's normally cheaper because the limited quantities than waiting for them. Once you've missed it and it's in resale, the prices. But I don't know if you've noticed this also, like the Surf and Mint or the Coach and Mint outlet collab. So the boutique collab was called Surf and Mint, but the outlet collab was actually called Coach and Mint. So they didn't have the other artist. It was just that one artist, Mint. As soon as those launched that day, they were up on Mercari selling. It was like, okay, scalpers, Yeah, I'd like to do some free. I don't know. I already give too much money to Coach. I'm addicted to the Coach Bandit. I have it. So I want the Bandit in the regular size. I had the Bandit crossbody, but I want the Bandit regular size in that wonderful brown that they have out this fall. I don't know if I'm ever gonna buy it. It's so expensive. $550. Ugh. So far, not 9. You're 9, Carol. You have the retail Surf and Mint Bandit. You had the blue one. Wow, that's my holy grail. One of them, Yoda has it. She bought it for $750. It's so funny. She goes, I don't remember how much I paid for this. Like, you paid $750 for it? Because I remembered when you unboxed it. I watched you. Guys, I have learned one thing about our YouTube friends. Do not go shopping with Dawn. Dawn loves couture. You will spend money. Promise you. Oh, if you guys have been following Dale's Addiction, Living Less with Meredith, Lisa, was it Middle? Something, Living Life in the Middle with Lisa, and was it Wild Unfiltered and Amelia Rose, our friends that we don't know, have never met. They all met. They were all met in England, in London, with some Gwenny, Style by Gwenny. They all met, and they're all showing videos. And I'm like, what did you buy? It's like they're teasing us. Like, here's vlog part 1. There's vlog part 2. Like I know y'all bought bags. What did you buy? Meredith, she on her Instagram, it's like 3 Hermes bags. Fendi bag. It's like, I need to know what you bought in Paris. I have them all on the riff. I bought the Bandit. I didn't realize I bought the small, but I liked it so much I had to keep it. Dawn has such good taste. Dawn will lead you down the road. If I ever get to meet Dawn, we are not shopping. I will tell her point blank, we are going to go have lunch and hang out and have tea because I can't go shopping with you. She must have the magic touch because Cammie goes shopping with her and buys 2 bags. It's like Cammie, who barely wants to buy 1 bag, went shopping with Dawn and bought 2 bags. It's like, Chris, I wanted Winnie to be there. I felt her energy was missing. Winnie be the line of Fendi bags and straps cracked me up. Yeah, right? They all had the same bags. Like y'all are wearing this like I know that purse. I know that purse. Chris, I do not ball that hard. Yeah, no. Nobody no, Winnie, here's the thing. I think if you did go up there and you did hang out with Dawn in New York, you would. You would. Because I think it's like the perfect trifecta. She knows where to take people. You're in the land of luxury. You're with all those wonderful stores, and then you're with Dawn. You're with all of your enabler friends telling you, "Oh, of course you need that bag." Because I know I do that. My twin sister and I, my husband hates it when I go shopping with my sister. He's like, Jackie. I'm like, yes, I'm not gonna buy anything. I'll come 8 hours with my sister, or even 8 hours with my sister doing stuff. He goes, so honey, you remember that budget? He goes, yes. Well, I bought things. Every time. Every time. He's like, don't go shopping with your sister, please. I'm like, I promise I won't. But now my sister's wise because she has 2 children and she shops at Target now. She's like, Jackie, no more. She'll take the bags out of my hands and she'll put them back on the shelf because she sees the bags here. Yeah. So anyway, referred by, hey everybody, now subscribe. Hey, La Patinera Petita. Yeah, I love Hey Everybody. I love her channel. I watch all her stuff. Her cats are gorgeous. If everything, okay, so Hey Everybody is a Temu hauler. She does all these Temu videos, and she has 2 cats. It's very cute. I have eyes for that one Fendi. Dawn has clout. Yeah, Dawn can get you to spend some money. Shopping tours by Dawn. Sign me up. Yeah, Andrea. She knows where to shop. Linda S. I'm in for the shopping tour. I agree. Hey.
Oh, put a stamp on that and put it in the mail tomorrow.
Yes, I can. Is Jamie missing? Jamie. He probably can't hear anything.
No, probably not.
Yeah. He's deaf anyway. I'll get this in the mail tomorrow.
It was after 9, so I figured he might be in bed already.
He's not sleeping. He's watching. I can guarantee you, he is watching. He has earbuds in.
And he's watching some sci-fi thing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. He's in the bedroom. I will get this in the mail tomorrow.
It's kind of nice to come out here.
Yeah. So my mother-in-law is right out, so you can't see her. She's off screen. But no, she does exist. Everybody who says my mother, like, talk about my mother-in-law, she's like, I don't know if she lives there. Yes, literally on the other side of the bag wall is another part of the house. People are like, oh, does she really exist? I'm like, yes, yes, she does.
Yep.
So.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you a bunch.
Yep. Stamps. So, oh, here's my wallet. This is my wallet, guys. This is my Coach Disney wallet. So anyway. So Hey Everybody I love watching her YouTube. She has 2 cats. One's Loki and one's Clover. Clover, who's her older cat. Loki is her younger kitten, who's being a kitten. If anybody's ever had a kitten face cat, they are destructive and crazy. And poor Clover is like, Loki, leave me alone. Oh, speaking of cats, I did buy this to give my niece, and then I loved it so much I keep it on my desk. So I should probably name my little kitten Loki. Anyhow, what did I miss? Yeah, I'm a total. I don't know. I can't do shopping tours with Dawn. I'm broke already. Carol, let's meet up in New York City. After shopping, we can go meet my son in the Broadway shows a lot. That's so cool. I love that. Sounds so cool. So Carol, have you seen the Broadway show? You have to have seen it. I love my mother-in-law. I would love She moved in. Yeah, my mother-in-law lives right in the same house. She actually has she lives her actual house is 2.5 hours from here. But she's been living with us for 3 years now. Yes, many times. I've never been to New York. My husband's been to New York for spring break. Oh, here's the other thing I have in my purse. This is a LV cigarette holder. So it used to have there's a hole in it because they had a one of those little loops someone had put on there, and this used to hold a cigarette and let me see if I can get my husband real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. And I knocked over my phone. I didn't need that. Yeah. Gee. I'm still recording, but your mom needs help. Yeah. Okay. I am back. And I dropped over my drink. I am so good at this. I swear I drop something every time I go live. And today I've dropped 2 things. Oh well, let's see. Rescue my phone. I knocked over my drink on the floor. Let's see, what did I miss? Hey, cool. Your mom actually came out here.
Oh.
Yeah. She had to give me I have a thing to mail tomorrow.
Okay.
Luckily, I have an entire bag of rags next to me, so I can clean up the iced tea I just threw all over the floor. I only lost half a glass. Luckily, the lid was on. I'm eyeing your Celine bag. Yes, it's gorgeous. I love that bag. I like that vintage of bag. My sister's eyeing it too. And there was one on eBay I was looking at buying, but I was like, ugh, I got tea all over my dress. So annoying. So, votes to the people who are here for Late Night Jackie Rant. I have one more box I can unbox. Would you like another live unboxing? Yay! I'm happy everybody's talking about them. Celine is actually going through a resurgence right now. I think they're doing really, really good. I like the new stuff. I like the old stuff. I've always liked Celine. I like Celine more than Louis because it was my first designer bag. I mean, this literally was the first one I bought. I was like, 14 when I bought this bag in Italy. This one's before it was purchased by LVMH. Yes, please. Okay, let me get the box. I need to give this back to my twin. She's missing it. She's like, my bag. I'm like, you mean my bag? Come on. Okay. Give up. Putting it over there. Okay. Oh. This is a trade. I traded a bag. We had this whole conversation earlier, like in hour 1 of my really long live. And anyhow, this is from Arizona. And I traded with her. Now, chat with Chris. I'm very sorry that tabby that I owned, I no longer own. I traded it with this lady. So she bought that tabby for me we didn't buy, we traded, we swapped bags. She for her sister. So I sent it up to her sister for a gift, and she sent me this. And as I said, I was open to trading. That didn't have to be Coach. This is not a Coach bag. I have not seen this bag, but I've learned that this tabby, even the soft tabby, not for me. I just never touched it. Every time I went to go use it, I just didn't like that bag. I like the way they look. I just don't like them. Okay? I don't have to justify it. I just have to acknowledge it. So I don't like them. Come on, box. How does this open? This one was open from the side boxes. Fort Knox. I guess it helps if I actually cut the tape. It's one of those weird boxes. There we go. Almost fails. Let's rip it. And I dropped my phone again. I keep doing this. Okay, I'm just gonna put the phone over there. Wait a minute. Do I have? Yes. There we go. I have to get the right. Oh, this is one of those Coach boxes. It's not a Coach bag. Oh, here's the box. Isn't that pretty? Even though it's not a Coach bag. It's a Michael Kors bag. She wrapped this really well. So this is a bag that's too big for her. And I like bigger to medium bags. Let's see. What did I do? You're asking a bag addict, Winnie. I fell asleep. Woke up just in time for unboxing. Yes. Let's see. Okay, let me break my no buy. Wait a minute. Did it come back? Did the pumpkin come back, Winnie? I love the Black Cat bucket. Highland S, DD. Hell no. No, she can't have the Celine. Okay, guys. Luxational is where I got the Celine from. I promised her I was not giving it away, selling it, or anything. So it's staying right here. You can yell at Luxational. So here is the bag I trade for, and it will surprise nobody. Nobody is surprised by my purchase or my trade. Nobody. Look how cute this is. Look how beautiful this is. This was too big for her. She never used it. So I gave her a tabby, which surprisingly looks a lot like this. I mean, look how pretty the mixed materials are. Well, it's all leather, but it's black and navy and gray. But look at this really cool. Looks like a lock from another company we know and love. But I love a top handle. This is a better way. Like, literally, she's never used this bag. Who do you trade with? This one, okay, this bag came from my Facebook group, Coach Gone Rogue. And I put up a teal soft tabby for trade. I says, I'm open to all brands. Everybody has a bag they do not use. Everybody. So once I said I was open to any brand, she was like, well, my sister really likes tabbies, and I have some Michael Kors bags I'm not using. Would you be open to trade? I'm like, yeah. Soft tabby does me no good doing nothing on my shelf. I mean, I have a lot of bags on my shelf, but if I never ever use it, it's lost money anyway. So this way, and she bought this bag she had never ever used. I don't even know value to dollars if it matters. It doesn't matter. Trades are about Am I happy? I gave her sister a bag she loves. She gave me a bag she doesn't use. We're only out postage. We already bought the bags. We already lost the money on the bags as it is. So this way, I got a cool new bag. Her sister got a cool new bag, and I wrapped it up as a gift and everything. She's happy. I'm happy. Um, and here's the thing, because I mean, let's assume she paid full price for this bag. What, $300? Around $300 for a leather Michael Kors, not outlet bag. Maybe she got it on sale. Let's say she paid $150 for it. She try to sell it now. Maybe she might get $100 for it, because the resale market is not that great, guys. Especially for contemporary brands. People don't, because there's so many of them and you can always get them on sale, people don't want to pay what you paid for them. So I'm just like, hey, I have a bag I'm not using. You have a bag you're not using. Let's trade bags. And I'm open to because this bag is called the Whitney large satchel, and it was originally manufacturer's suggested retail price was $378. It was around $378. Let's assume she got 50% off. Still around $200. Let's just, okay, what if 70% off? It's still over $100. You know, and the bag I traded her with, yes, it retails for $450, but I think I paid $150 plus tax and shipping. It might have been around $150. It might have been $50, $60, $70, maybe $180. Right under $200 for that bag. But what's the point? What's the point of the dollars if I can't sell it for $200? Nobody wanted to buy it for $200. I wasn't price gouging. I was trying to just get any money out of it. I would have probably dropped that down to $150. Nobody wanted to buy the bag. So I said, okay, trade the bag. All of a sudden, my bag was valuable. You know, because it's more fun. It's more fun to get something for something. And as I keep telling people, if I sell a bag, yes, I do need to pay Bill. Bill does come every single month, and yes, he's annoyed at me. But if I sell a bag, I'm just going to buy another bag anyway. So I might as well just trade a bag for a bag I've never had that I can see if I like it or not. So I love trading. Trading to me is fun. Okay, let me get all of the fluff out. I'm going to move into this bag because I have not picked my bag out for tomorrow, and this will dictate what I wear. I have a blue dress I was thinking about wearing, and I am making a huge mess on the floor. Don't care. I care a little bit because I am going to have to pick that up. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. So the tags are still attached to this bag because she never used it. She literally never used this purse. She said she bought it, and we all buy bags we don't use, or we think we'll use them and we don't use them. Sometimes a good deal happens, or sometimes you're shopping with somebody, and I like Michael Kors. I think they were oversaturated with the market. I think the monogram is a little dated. I think people aren't really in love with the monogram anymore. Andrea, I still have older MK I adore. Yep. Mia, it's pretty. Makeup and medicine, so much fun. If I have Facebook, I would join. Good idea. Chris chats, that's a good trade. They are equal stylish in my eyes. I agree. I love the shape. Top handle is a top handle. No, strap, shoulder strap, and top handle. Great color on you. Bought the bag. Oh my god, I feel good. Winnie, you got the bag? Wait a minute. What did I miss, Winnie? Winnie, did they get the orange bucket bag? The orange pumpkin? The first step is to admit you have a problem. I have a problem, Jolie. I have a problem. MK Monogram needs an update. Yes, an upgrade. Once I owned they turned it. Yeah, I think they're gonna have to. The problem with the MK is that it's so oversaturated with that same style, and I think that change when the Tapestry actually does end up buying them. I think they're gonna maybe taper down the MK Monogram, and because he has some great bags in his archives, his arsenal. There's that one that they're coming to Ashton. Is it the Ashton? I can't remember the name of it. The one that they have out right now that is a rehash from the 90s. Gorgeous. It has rivets on it. I want that bag. I keep looking at that bag. I think the problem is they just had so many bags with that monogram that it's just it was just like, oh, another monogram bag. I hate when they have the buttons because they're when they first without the leather being softened, it's really hard to pull out. Man. I mean, I know it looks good. It's easier than a whole buckle. I'm trying to get the paper out between this. It's being really like, no. So, there we go. Here we go. Oh, there's another side. More paper. Man. Fort Knox. Fort Knox, if it was so... Again, the leather. Stiff. And you have to pull on these and you're kind of like, please don't break. Please don't break. You're like, but you're not really going to break it. You're not going to even tear it. It's already pre-notched. It's just stiff. Let's see. You will get more use out of the bag versus the bucket. Oh, wait a minute. Wendy, you got a bag? Not the bucket? Once it's owned by Coach. I just sold a vintage Dooney on eBay with a beautiful bag, but not for me. Yeah, if it's not for you, move it on. Never carried it. Had to go kind of Alma shape. Yeah, I have that shape. It's not for you. Can't wait to see it on your channel. Why? What does Cami say? Lock up like a tomb. Locked up like a tomb. Those Halloween bags are fun. Okay, Winnie, which Halloween bag did you buy? I missed it. Somebody tell me. Guess a regular bag. What regular bag? Now, how does this actually attach? Oh, this outside. That's interesting. That's different. I have not seen one like this. Let me show you guys. Look at how that clicks in. There's a bar right through here, and so that just clicks onto the bar. Has a back pocket with a snap. That's cool. And then it has a front pocket here, a back zipper pocket, and this is a lot of storage in here. This is a great bag. This is fabulous. I like the way they have some very good design elements in this. Let me show you. Here's another piece of plastic. You see how they have, because these top handle bags, a lot of stress is on these bags. A lot of times they'll have bars. It's slit with some reinforced, well, it's not reinforced. There's metal. And here's the grommet fastened this metal here, or this D-ring. And then it's attached to this back piece of the leather. That's actually the back pocket. So that adds more stability so that because it now shares the weight with the back of the bag. It's not all on this one clasp. That's brilliant. That is very clever. This is a great shape, guys. I love this shape bag. The only thing that can make this bag better is rounded top handle. The strap top handle can be harder to carry as a top handle, but I like a top handle because this is how I grab my bag in and out of the car, and then I'll sling it on my shoulder. But as I'm walking to my office, but to get in and out of the car or put it in my office desk, this is how I use them. That's why I like this type of bag. So we are going to move my things into this bag. This bag is plenty large enough. This is the bag I was using today. And I was using this bag today. This is called the Coach Dufflet. Right now, coachoutlet.com. In the reserve section, the green one, if it's not sold out, is on sale for $100. I'm sorry to enable you. But I did a short on it because this is such a cool bag. It's almost too small for me. but it does fit everything. Surprisingly, it just fits it very snug. Oop, as I throw things out. So here's my wallet. Here's my Winnie. This should look familiar. I have my lipstick and my taco pouch. What's in here is a mini lipstick. I have my sunglass case from PGL. I have a purse hook, and this is my bag of things. So that's what's in this. So my bag of things, let me move this, is sugar, dental picks. I have tissues. I have ear pods. I have a lipstick pouch. I have my coin case of coins. And then normally this wallet is right in here. So when I switch bags, I just really need this whatever bag I use. If it just fits this is cool. Sometimes I do have to just use a wallet. But this is what I like to carry. If I carry everything, like my sunglasses in here, I like all the key things. Here's the this is my badge. What's my other key things? My actual keys. I think my husband has those. I think I use it in the ignition, and then lipsticks, throw them in here. Way super roomy, all the rooms. While we're sitting here, I'm going to throw my badge, which is right here. Nobody saw that. It's fine. One of these days, I'll learn. And then there you go. Perfect. This is beautiful. I know exactly what I'm wearing tomorrow. I have this really cool blue dress. I have a lot of blue dresses now, but oh, I need to put this in here. This is my charging brick that didn't fit in the dufflet. So that dufflet didn't fit everything I like to normally take. This one will. Okay, this will fit everything. And then some. And it's not heavy. I love that. It has some weight, but it's not too weighty. It's a long day, guys. Long day. Okay. I am throwing this on the floor. I need to get a trash bag. I have all this trash around my desk. No. Okay, what did I miss in the chats? Margarita Ramos. Guys, it's like 10 o'clock here. So it is regular bag. Limit. Winnie. Okay, Andrea B. Halloween bags are fine. Winnie, LOL. Winnie B. Yes, a regular bag. Winnie, is it the pumpkin on the outlet? Chris, it is outlet. So tempting. They are super cute. So cute. A spooky white ghost bucket. Winnie, a spooky white ghost bucket and a round orange jack-o'-lantern crossbody. Yes, you got those. Okay. Winnie B. It's my B-Day month, and I used that discount. Yeah, you do. You get the discount and Rakuten and money from that you didn't use for your MK bag. Linda S. There you go, Winnie. When's your birthday? Margarita. Damn, I'm so late. Ugh. Winnie, the 19th. Yay, 19th. Winnie B. Margarita, glad you make it. Linda S. On the 19th is my parents' anniversary. Oh, Friday is my 16th wedding anniversary. And let's see, Margarita. My parents was on the 18th, so the S. Winnie B. Yeah, October is for indecisive lovers. Really? Andrea B. I love that you're switching into it now. You go, girl. Yes. Love the blue pouch. What's the name? The blue pouch is a credit card case from oh no, the big blue pouch. That's just a toiletry bag from Nivea. Seriously. I bought some Nivea products and I just throw it from bag to bag to bag. So it's nylon. It's fantastic. It's called Coach Dufflet, I believe. Yes, the big blue purse. Yes, I love the sling bag though. I got one, maybe two. Did you get both of them, Winnie? Margarita, thanks, Linda. Linda S. Winnie B. Jackie is leaving a sling bag. Is here with me. Molly Danley watching in Sydney. Hey, Sydney, that's so cool. That's so exciting. I've always wanted to go to Australia. I don't know if I'll ever make it. That flight is extremely long. For you guys to get anywhere, I feel sorry for y'all because I mean, whew, it was. I think you have to fly from for me. I had to fly to LA and then from LA, I think to Narita, then from Narita or Taipei, and then into Sydney. I was like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Jolie, well, some of us are unpacking. You think you should just stay on all night? No, Jolie. I have to work tomorrow. My birthday is the 21st. Oh, yay, Jolie, your birthday's the 21st. That's so cool. That's why we're so simpatico. I'll sell one. Keep the better of the two. The Halloween bags could be perfect with the cool bag charm. Yes. Unless you could fly like Meredith. Oh my God, did you? Oh, I did not. She was on United Emirates. If y'all haven't seen Meredith's blog today, oh my goodness, I have never, ever, did not even know that first class that there was a shower option on an airplane. I'm like, no. I'm like, I had no idea. I was like, that's what first class looks like. She's having caviar and champagne. I'm like, oh my goodness, how much did that cost? How many Louis Vuitton bags could she have purchased with that flight? I mean, she was flying from Australia to Dubai. So I mean, it's a long flight. I get it. But I'm like, I didn't know that existed. I'm so happy she videoed that because I've never seen that. I was like, that's real? Like, and if you saw Lisa from Luxury Life in the Middle, she flew to London first time on coach. I mean, she says she's been flying business class or first class. It's the first time she's traveled on coach. And Meredith is like first class on Emirates, which is one of the world's best airlines. I'm just like, oh, I don't. That's so not my life. I take Greyhound bus or I drive myself. I'll take Amtrak. I hate flying. But man, if flying was like that, I'd do it. Hey Molly. Winnie, yes. It's bigger than my bathroom at home. I think it's like 15,000. Really? Oh, sweet. Wow. Andrea V, even if it's first class long hauls, it's only on the fanciest like Emirates. Yeah, it has to be. I mean, I've flown on business class like on American and United. They didn't believe me. First class did not have. This is a long time ago. They didn't have what they have now. Yeah, it was more than a Birkin for sure. Yeah. I mean, how much was that flight? Some of the tickets for 40. I've seen some of the tickets for 40K. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. It's like I can believe it. Absolutely. Those tickets cannot. I mean, it's like, you know. I mean, if you're gonna do it, I mean, you only live once. Might as well. She has the money. Go for it. I'm not remotely jealous. I'm more like in awe. I am actually really grateful when people like Meredith and Amelia and CC Lover LV when they film their travels because I'm not gonna be flying first class, even if I could afford it, which I can't. So it would. This the moot point. I'm never gonna be on that level. I'm a state worker, people. It's like, and even if I had saved all that money, or let's say I won the lottery or something, I don't know if I could justify it. It's so much money. My car is from 2012, folks. It's like that flight ticket costs more than my car, I'm sure. God bless her bank account. I am in awe as well. I mean, I admire it. I'm just like, wow, that is so cool. And that they, not only that they can do it, they shared it with us. They vlogged it and took time out of their vacation. This is their vacation, and shared that with us. I'm just like, wow, thank you, because I will never have the opportunity to do that. And I've watched Mel and Melbourne, or these people who go to Dubai and they vlog their vacation, or Hawaii or wherever. Even if I made it to Hawaii, I would not be going to where they're going. And even if I went to Dubai, I wouldn't be going to that resort, you know? So to see them, I was like, and I even watched Dale's Addiction, her Italian trip. That's more realistic for me because I've been to those places in Italy. I can go to Sicily. I can go to those places and do a walking tour. But you know, I'm never gonna go. And I've been to Paris. You know, I've been to those places. But that part of the traveling that's on that airline, I will never see that. I do not have points for lounges. You know, I don't have the hotels they're staying at. I think Meredith stayed at a hotel that she said was a block from Buckingham Palace. A block. I'm lucky to get within like a subway stop or something. um, let's see. Maria says, you and me both, Winnie, but we can live through. Exactly, which is why I appreciate that they're doing it. Oh, if I won the lotto, private jet. I don't know if I could give up the money. I don't know if I want to do a private jet. I don't know. I honestly don't know. First, I'd have to play the lotto. And since I don't want to give my $2 to the lotto, I'll never win the lotto. I'd rather buy a Diet Coke. Mm-hmm. I flew first class once and the seat was broken, wouldn't recline. Oh, that's not fun. Margarita says, Andrea B, laughing. Andrea B, I was so mad. They were like, we know, sorry. If you know, why'd you give me a seat that was broken that doesn't recline? You know, I need those 3 inches, you know, or whatever, you know. But I can't wait for their videos to come out because I want to see what they bought. You know, they bought some nice luxury items. These people live in a lifestyle I don't understand. I mean, I can and I can't. I can because I see it. I can't because it's so beyond my realm of existence. And I've done a lot of things. I've traveled a lot and I've been very privileged in my life. But my parents were military and teachers, and I'm a state worker. I mean, I'm not, you know, it's more of a privilege than it is of a excess of wealth. You know, it's like we didn't have a lot of wealth. We just were comfortable. And I'm happy working where I'm working. I don't like flying. I'm not sure I even like flying in a private jet. I don't care if it's the safest. The Fendi vlog was crazy. Gorgeous bags. Oh, you know what I really liked was when they showed the Harrods, the shoes. Who's wearing those crystal shoes and to wear? And they're in London. I'm like, I thought it rained there all the time. What parties are these folks going to? Did they need all these, what do they call them, Roger Vivier shoes? I'm like, nighty night, guys. Gotta get up. Okay, now I'm getting off, people, because I gotta get up tomorrow early also, and it is now 10:15 at night, and I am tired. Thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it. And we'll be doing this again next week. And I will talk to you later. Night. Bye, everyone. I am turning this off for sure. End.